Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Welcome to the Bebop Boys podcast. Where we're talking about Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Suyaku nanaru jimasne.
Call me upper two from now on.
You're
Real?
upper two?
Doma?
You want to be Doma?
Wait, you didn't finish the intro.
I did. That was the
You
intro.
said Demon Slayer.
You
We're
said
talking about
just
Demon
talk-
Slayer. That's
We're
all
talking
talking
about Demon
Come
Slayer,
on.
Akaza,
Oh, okay, I'm
and
sorry.
And all
Kokushibo.
types of fly shit.
And all types of
You.
demon shit.
Beboppers. What's up?
Okay, I'm sorry. Welcome to the Bebop Boys podcast. We're talking about movies, anime, comic books, and all types of fly stuff. And today, we're talking about Demon Slayer.
Infinity flashback.
Boo.
In the tayo.
Infinite flashback.
Infinite, the title of this episode is Infinity Flashbacks.
Infinite flashbacks.
Hey.
Infinity flashbacks is grammatically incorrect.
Oh my god, dude, this isn't fucking English class.
It is. You never went to English class, so you don't know that.
Why would I go to that class? I didn't know speaking
And
English.
Infinity talk about how Nick didn't graduate high school.
Leave me be.
So how we feeling?
How we feeling?
All right.
Hi, Days. Welcome back.
Welcome
Thank you
back.
for filling
Yeah,
in
what
for
up,
leading
Days?
the
I love
cast.
the fact that we have the rotating cast now with him, Benny and Sanjuan. I feel like we're
We're
something.
community.
Why were you doing
I don't want to talk about it. I agree with you.
Great movie. Loved it.
Yeah.
No movie
Now-
talk yet.
Not yet.
Peacemaker.
Oh, okay. Well,
Do you really want to shake it?
Wes was worried if we were going to talk about Peacemaker. Not today. We are, Wes. I
We're
apologize.
just gonna touch on it real quick.
Just real quick.
Touch on it real quick.
He kind of
you know?
goat. He kind of goats that guy.
I love Economos stepping his pussy up.
Bro,
I
when he
love
spit
it.
on my
Yeah.
mans,
Yeah.
That was the funniest fucking.
that shit was so fucking funny.
I love it. Like
His
it's
reaction
just-
was great.
He's so sick of them. Like everybody.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
he said that nigga said, yo, just because we're about to kill your favorite parrot. Bro,
He said,
what the fuck?
He said Flurry winked at me when he was talking to you on the phone.
Okay, so
It's like we're all in this together kind of wink.
Fantastic Frankie, one of she's a TikToker and YouTuber, and she
Shout out
talked.
Fantastic Frank.
Shout out to Fantastic Frankie. I'm such a big fan. She was talking about Peacemaker being an actual villain, even though he doesn't like killing. And I don't consider him a villain, but you know what Peacemaker is? A fucking coward. I am so sick of his like piecing out, or like I guess it comes from trauma and everything, but him actually even just wanted to go back to I'm gonna call it Earth X because it's very much Earth X.
We've seen the mayonnaise.
Yeah. Him want to go back to Earth X and everything just because he can't face his demons here and everything. Like, I find him to be kind of cowardly.
In all fairness, though, those demons are fairly aggressive.
You bitch, go to therapy. My daddy died too.
Yeah. But he shot his in the head to save his friends. And that was the only person he ever wanted any approval from, which is crazy
Which
because
is
why would you want
hilarious.
approval from the leader of the KKK? Is beyond
That's what
me.
I'm saying.
But
like,
it's still his dad at the end of the day.
You're
I
a
don't know.
bisexual person. Your best friend is black. And
I always forget that he's bisexual, except for in that episode 1 where he's like, dick sucking, it's a compliment.
it's a compliment. Right.
I was like, oh yeah, no, I forget.
But yeah, I
forget
don't
all
think
the time.
but to that point, I just like sometimes I find his like morals and the way he chooses to do things or why he chooses to do things very cowardly sometimes, and it's starting to he's a bitch.
Yeah. That's a good way to
And
put
just
it.
because you're strong,
Unlike Aaron.
hey,
Continue,
hey,
continue,
Yeah,
continue,
again with that?
continue,
hey,
continue,
hey.
continue, continue.
One day Matt gonna swing so hard, and you ain't gonna see it
The
coming.
look he's giving you right now.
I can see it through the sunglasses. But
God
yeah,
damn.
it's like, I know it's part of the story, but it kind of takes me out of it sometimes. Like, it makes me frustrated to see him as the lead character be such a bitch.
Well,
It doesn't. well, I'm
most
not-
lead characters are usually bitches in anime, so let's
But
be
this
honest
is
with you.
live action. This is different.
Yeah,
No, it's
like
not. It's still a character. It's still development.
It's understandable to me. I don't
it's-
get it. I
They
don't-
need a conflict. That's
Yeah.
the conflict.
But like, you be a
There's no
just-
story
he's
without
such
that.
a
Yeah.
bitch.
Because I've seen someone saying like once he
He's such
fixes
a little pussy punk
Well,
bitch.
I've seen like they were talking on a podcast. I forget which one I was watching, but they were like, once he fixes all the issues and becomes like a regular human, what's the point of the show?
Yeah, true.
You need some
Like,
conflict.
He'll be better off as just a side character showing up in movies or
Yeah.
other people's shows.
Same with Amelia Harcourt. Like her whole arc she's going through is very just
So, shocker. Speaking of hardcore, so yeah, she was scissoring Rick Flag Jr. And then why me and Peacemaker would never be a thing? Because you killed the nigga I loved.
He had to.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, he had
orders
to,
again, you know,
but
for-
hardcore, like hers, you never, even though they have this chemistry and they clearly like each other, you know, it was never really understood or never stated explicitly why she wouldn't try to be with him. You know, even though she clearly likes him, it's very obviously he likes her, blah, blah, blah. Until they showed us, you know, her and Rick Flag were together, or, well, they were best friends and they had a friends benefits relationship.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, it
Peacemaker
is,
killed him.
Yeah.
so like, spoiler alert. So,
That ain't no spoiler.
That's a movie from like 2000.
Listen,
I know, but
Sometimes we gotta kill American citizens.
Pause.
Wait.
Nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
His name,
So,
was he not American? Was he not American?
Rick Flag Jr., yeah.
What did I say?
Nothing.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Was he
Rick
not a
Flag-
citizen?
Rick Flag Jr. is dead. And according to Adebayo, or how do you
Wolf.
say her name?
Adebayo.
Adebayo.
Can't say African names, you racist piece of shit.
No, I can't. The white in me won't allow it. But
But you can say Krokransky, Jivolansky.
I can't say those.
And there's a Z
either.
somewhere in
What are you
there.
saying right now? I can't say that.
His heritage is East Point.
That's right. I can say Johnson, and I can say white trash.
What is your last name?
Malik.
Which is Arabic.
It's
Hey,
Arabic.
when I first saw it, I thought it was Malik.
Everyone always does.
That's how it's
Assalamu
pronounced.
alaikum.
It's Malik. It's Polish. It's not. It's Arabic, and it means king. Anyway,
They gave it to a peasant.
hey,
Whoa.
Malik,
Wait, why?
Yo.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm an undesirable.
Anyways,
That's
Peacemaker.
lower than a
Yeah,
peasant,
what do you-
actually. No, but Peacemaker,
Anyways,
I like how
More
she
about
thought,
killing American citizens.
Stop.
I liked how she thought
yeah.
Rick Flag Jr. was in love with him.
Oh, or even
Rick Flag Jr. is in love with you?
Rick Flag Jr. being in love with, not really being in love with June. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only with her because she could fucking kill everything. I said, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They really like fucking up the timeline and everything.
No, they're retconning everything.
They're retconning.
But let's talk about.
Damn, he really didn't like her like that. I'm just with her so she don't kill
He
us
was
all.
with her for like 6 years, but then when you realize,
He's stuck with her because she's a nutter.
yeah, a nutty professor. Now, but let's talk about the real hero of this episode, the one that really brought it all together, and that
Eagly.
was the one hunting Eagly.
Oh.
Michael
That shit was
Rooker.
so ridiculous.
What was his character's name again?
I don't fucking
It's
remember.
Red. I looked at
Red something.
Hold
Yeah,
please.
he's the hero of the episode. Cultural
This nigga
appropriation at its
fucking
heart.
Astral projected to find their location. He fucking did a Native American ritual and astral projected to find their location, and it worked.
And it worked.
Yeah, and he called Judo Master a racial slur.
I'm happy that Asian
Oh.
Twink is back. I love him. He just
He is
Yeah,
fucking hilarious.
I don't know what he
He's
don't say
so
much. He don't do
sassy.
much.
Yeah.
But like he just
He just eats his flaming
He's
hot
there to be
Cheetos.
sad.
Right.
He's
Sometimes
there
you
to
just
be
gotta
that
throw a
fat
little
bitch.
gay into the mix.
And the
you
fact
know?
that he was
Yeah.
running,
Gay.
dude, the fact
Sugar
he was running at
spice.
Peacemaker,
And everything
or not
like-
even running
yeah.
at Peacemaker, chasing Peacemaker, doing backflips, bro. I was
So
like,
unnecessary.
I was
was
like,
like-
that was so. I
Yeah.
was like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, I fucking hate this nigga, bro.
the character is Red Saint Wild.
Yes, that is such a racist,
Yeah,
stereotypical
it is.
white name.
It is, but yeah,
Red Saint Wild, because he is a redneck. They did point it
yeah.
out.
Called him a redneck.
They called him a cultural appropriator.
Yeah, I had to rewatch it to catch that because I just thought he was just, one of those white people pretending to be.
No,
Native.
he's just a redneck.
He's
who
just a
decided
redneck
he
who
was going
thinks-
to take on.
Yeah.
Then he said, killing all the bald eagles will take off like the shit that the Americans did to the Native Americans.
he's like Dale Gribble from King of the Hill.
Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, dude.
Yeah, this shit, bro.
It's fucking hilarious.
That was really funny. But this episode did feel like it was like a build up episode.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
much
Like,
happened
'cause
until
nothing
the end,
really happened.
until he
Yeah.
rebuilt the portal or whatever. I'm proud of Economos. I think that's probably who has the MVP of the episode. Is he kind of most like not taking shit from nobody and not being bullied anymore? I'm kind of loving it.
He pushed the shit out of that nigga.
He's so sick of him. He's so sick of I have no doubt he's probably gonna punch or shoot. He's gonna probably be the one to kill Rick Flag or do something.
No,
to
Rick Flag lives. He's gonna be in Man of Tomorrow.
I was about to say he's
Oh,
he's a
he's gonna
recurring
do something
character.
to Rick Flag though. I feel like he go get sick
No, I
of
don't
Rick
think he's
Flag.
gonna do anything to Rick Flag. But I think he's
and
gonna
the
do
black
something
guy.
to Tim Meadows' character.
Oh yeah, Tim Meadows' character.
Bro, I
Yeah.
never thought that James Gunn and Tim Meadows would be one of the
That's a
greatest
good comedy.
partners ever.
Titties.
Bro, he's such a fucking idiot.
He said, "I
he
had
got
2 bitches
out of
sucking
the-
my dick."
Out of the entire show, like even the first season, I thought it was like it made me a fan of John Cena and how fucking hilarious he does like performances. Like he's one of the funniest people to me, John Cena, just off that first season.
Mm-hmm.
Already in this season, every single line Tim Meadows got is the funniest delivery.
Yeah.
And when he got spit in the face, nothing's funnier than that. Right when he got spit, he just, what the fuck? You
Yeah.
son of a
Bitch.
like, dude.
Well,
that
Tim Meadows
reaction
used to be on
was fucking
SNL, so
great.
like
Yeah.
his comedy timing is very
He is.
Oh,
Oh
particular.
my god.
He said he told me it was a duck. I never told you it was a duck. Why would I do that? You're taking advantage of my bird blindness. Is it funny?
What
Yes.
kind of man
bird
takes advantage
blindness.
of another man's bird blindness?
Oh my god, this made up shit. This nigga is crazy. I love it. I love
He said we
again.
his favorite
I'm
parent.
loving everything about Peacemaker, but Peacemaker.
Yeah, that's understandable. I could agree, but
Yeah.
like I still like what he's like. I don't dislike him.
I mean,
Yeah.
the-
No, I
to
don't
me, the-
dislike him, but like Peacemaker is very unlikable this season.
but to
Yeah.
me, his
Yeah.
arc
For
is
sure.
very evident. Like it's very apparent.
Yeah, it's very obvious
He's-
where they're
this
going.
Is, this is
Very-
obviously going to be a like you think the grass is greener on the other side. You're
but
going to
yeah,
go there. You're
yeah.
going to find out it's not. Then
He's
you're going to come
literally
back.
going to have Adebayo or Vigilante go, and they're like, "Yo,
Vigilante in a racist universe?
he's
Please
killing everyone."
and thank you.
Well, he's probably already in that universe.
Yeah, but
He's probably leading that other group.
I think
this vigilante in particular,
Yeah.
who went to jail and just murked a bunch of white supremacists by
Oh my god,
I think
Vigilante.
I think
Oh
they
my
would do
God.
a joke that like if Vigilante went to that world, like he would immediately know like it's super racist and like point out
Yeah.
something. They'd be like, "What do you mean? How would you notice that?" And he's like, "What the fuck do you mean? Like this is obviously racist."
Yeah.
and it's like
He has no facts about any animals that he loves, but
and
he
like
knows
the
racism.
fact that he, again, this goes back to Peacemaker being a little bitch. Like you're really,
in all fairness, I want to
you're that delusional.
he's at his lowest.
You're
he's
not
at his
paying
lowest.
Well,
attention
I want to
He's
point
at
out
his
to
the
like the
whole,
world around you.
No, no.
Blinded by
Well,
family.
Well, and that's not it either, because the whole point of season 2 is the fact that in season 1 he saved the entire world, and so in
and
season
got no credit for it.
exactly he thought he would redeem himself
Mm-hmm.
and be a hero worthy of a name, and in season 2 they're like, you're still a fucking joke. So then he goes to a universe where he is the hero and he gets the recognition he thinks he deserves.
To
So
be
he's
fair,
more
that's
so blinded
understandable.
by that. And then throw that in with his father and brother are still alive, 2 people he murdered. And he's like, yeah, this is pretty much a great universe because this is everything that I want from mine, but have been taken away from me by
Actually,
either me or society.
Actually, he did murder his brother. He killed him. There's a difference.
Damn.
Fuck you. I'm gonna kill him.
No, that would be murder.
No, that's murder. Yeah.
Well, go fuck yourselves. Either way, the whole
Sorry, I didn't
point,
mean to do that, but like, yeah.
the whole thing about it is like you understand his crash out.
Yeah,
When the
I
man
do.
has only wanted to be accepted, and then
He's like-
saved. He's basically Ant-Man.
He's trying to fill some childhood.
that's a good
shit.
comparison.
Boy, but like, and again, I guess I'm pushing ahead because I just really dislike him right now. But like, be appreciative of the family that you have. Adebayo, Vigilante,
That's what
Economo.
it's gonna be.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what it's gonna
Like,
be.
so I'm
That will
jumping
be-
ahead, of course, with like the journey
Let
there.
the character develop first.
It's just pissing me off, low key, because like he's like I guess it's right there in shining neon for me, and like I'm jumping ahead. This is kind of where like storytelling can be a little poor sometimes.
That's why I don't watch movies with girls.
Explain.
Like that was homophobic.
Yeah,
I
it's a
feel
little-
like that was. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm
don't
so sorry.
don't say sorry. He is the girl.
That's why
That's again.
homophobic.
No, because
I have a penis.
when he wants to get married, he says he needs a maid of honor. That means you're the girl in the relationship.
Yeah, you're gonna be the maid of honor, so you're the girl in the group.
You
also.
still want
I'm
him to
okay
be,
with
But
that.
you still want him this? You still want this?
It's him or Mitch, so I'm just saying.
Why?
You're not responsible enough to do that, John.
It's literally
That's a damn.
that's literally it. That's the only reason why. Out of all
What's
of
your
us,
argument
I'm gonna be
with
mad as fuck. I'm gonna be cussing
I
out
can be
gay
super-
niggas.
right?
I'm gonna be
like I will need someone because I'm letting you guys know now. I'm letting all of you know now. If I get married, I will be a groomzilla.
Of course.
Because I don't get nothing I want in life. This is the one thing I want. So I need someone
Can I at least be the ring bearer?
What is
Yeah.
groomzilla?
like a bridezilla.
Like a bridezilla.
What is bridezilla?
Super duper bitch.
Yeah.
Preparing
Like,
for to get
particular-
married.
It has to be particular. It has to be. I'm saying it already. 'Cause I don't like. I'm one of those people. Like, not to be like sad about it, but like I don't ask for much. I don't do much. I never had a good birthday party. I didn't like have a graduation party. I didn't never celebrated myself in a certain way. The only thing I really want is like a obnoxious wedding. So like my wedding.
You gonna get one of them tuxedos with a cape.
Nigga, you want one too?
I want one too.
Yeah, me
But he
too.
said I can't have one.
I'm the ring
'Cause
bearer.
I'm gonna have one.
I won't wear a shirt.
Well, you guys can have half capes, like
I
it's
don't
just,
have cape.
like like the half like Shazam does,
You got
like
that little short cape.
the one that
crop
like
top cape?
covers and like hangs off the side.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
and then I'll have the
some
full,
Lelouch type shit.
Yeah,
I want the Lelouch, yeah.
but yeah, so that's why I say that, and like so like fortunately I'm gonna need someone just as bitchy as I am.
For sure. I can understand that.
I'm
Or
not
Mitch.
bitchy at all.
I don't care
I know
what y'all
Mitch-
say.
Mitch
ring
isn't
bearer.
a bitch, but Mitch, his job in his daytime is literally a city planner.
Yeah, so you got to micromanage details.
He's literally a micromanager by trade. So love you,
Love you too.
Jalir.
Jalier's got to be at the bottom of that list.
But I need cuntiness.
Lear's head of
Mike
security.
Mike serves cunt. He does. Look at the hair.
I don't care what y'all niggas say. Anyway, the reason why I said that was because my girl does that and Lear's girl does that, where you're watching the movie and you won't let the shit play out. Like, you won't let it play out.
Or-
You're trying to skip it. Like, she will literally
It's called critical
take
thinking,
the
my nigga.
remote and skip. What are you watching it for? You can read the plot.
It's called
Just
critical
read
thinking.
it on Wikipedia if you don't want to watch it.
Well, this isn't comic book accurate. This is made up. So like,
Comic book accurate.
I know, but Peacemaker itself, the show isn't like following traditional comic book stuff of Peacemaker. Like it's hidden in there, but like it's not like something I could go see a Peacemaker comic and read bit
No
by
one's
bit
reading
what's happening
Peacemaker
here.
comics.
You know, but you know, we know that
what's
Peacemaker
the
is only popular because of
Oh,
John
it was
Cena.
Because of
John Cena
it was
making
Suicide Squad, wasn't it?
yeah, it was Suicide
Yeah.
Squad.
He
Like,
wasn't even
he was
supposed
gonna
to live.
die.
Yeah.
He was gonna stay dead.
Yeah.
Good shit.
But
So-
James Gunn loved John Cena so much, that
And
he
like the
revived him.
character was fairly popular, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's good. That
so
it
that's
worked
what I'm
out.
saying. Like, even seeing the story beats, it's so, I guess, what's the word? Conventional, I guess, or so I can see it coming. So I'm just like, ugh. It's just, I guess the journey
It is
just,
like I can see it
you
coming
know what I'm
too,
saying.
but
So it's just frustrating.
I'm okay with letting it play out though. Like I
So,
can
like,
I
see
like
it.
seeing how we
but
I know
am
where it's
enjoying,
going.
But like on the flip side of that, I am enjoying the side cast. You know, even Adebayo. Adebayo's a little annoying, but like
She's kind of
it's annoying.
she irks me a little bit. I
Just a
don't know
little
why.
bit. It's
Yeah.
about
I think
it.
she's also having
but
an
I
identity
don't-
crisis
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
what
Yeah,
it is.
she-
But like
she
her
can
identity
manage.
crisis isn't as like she's not being
It's not
as-
interesting.
boom.
That's
she's
all.
not,
I'm
no, you're
sorry.
right. And
That-
she's not, but also on the
Very
flip side,
mundane.
whereas Peacemaker's kind of being a little bitch.
Yeah.
She's just trying to find her way and
I
not
think-
being a bitch about it.
Yeah, she's been a good friend.
I think I just don't.
Mm.
I think it's that character or that role because she played pretty much the same character
In Orange is the New Black.
and I didn't like
The
either one of
supporting
them.
best, the
Like
like
it's like annoying kind of
the supporting best friend who doesn't really know their way, and then they're kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? They're kind of codependent people. Like her journey
Very biased too.
is dependent on her friends, and which is not healthy. You know, who is she outside of her relationship? You know, who is she outside of Peacemaker? So I would like to see more growth of Adebayo, and I get that that's what they're trying to do, but again, the journey, right? So I need that to be a little more pushed to the center a little bit more, or push a little harder, because even they say, like, she's like, yeah, my ad was in Spy Tech magazine. He was like, no one reads that shit.
He said,
It's a scam.
he said it sells 12 issues.
That's right.
She's like 12,000. He's
No,
like, no,
12.
it's like 1,200.
12.
He goes, you see where this is going.
Yeah, stop. So like they could push that a little, because like your mother is the biggest espionage bitch in the world, and that you don't have the mind or
Talk
you don't have
about
the.
cunty.
I think they're
boy.
gonna.
I'm sorry.
I think
Might
they're
be
going
me.
to.
Me?
No,
Being a cunt?
she's a cunt.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, Waller.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Waller's a piece.
Blackballing everybody. Like poor Hardcore. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You know what I'm saying though.
Poor
But
Hardcore.
What I will say though is that hairstyle for that character makes sense.
Hardcore.
No,
Oh,
Waller.
stop.
It makes sense. She
That's the equivalent. Like her hairstyle is the equivalent of like the angry white woman bob.
yes.
So the natural hair afro.
The natural hair afro.
for a black woman.
Not
bitch.
Never gonna be. Nothing nice is coming out.
Not a white
It's
woman.
that length too, though.
Yeah, it's
not.
that
It's not just
particular
having a
length.
fro.
It's not
that
like
length.
it's not like a fro. It's not like style.
Yes, like if her shit was
like
like
a mini
if it
fro.
was bigger, one thing.
If it was,
If she was
it'd be-
bald, it
if
would
she
be a
was,
different
if it was
thing.
bigger, she'd be like a social justice warrior, like the leader of the Black Panther
Yes.
Party.
But you know that she be getting her shit trimmed down like that. Like,
Yeah.
she want it like that.
Yeah,
She want
Weird
that
hair.
bitch. She he cutting her shit. They be going
and she'd be like lower,
low. Yeah, like
Yeah.
perfect bitch length.
and then and they fuck up one. That lineup got to be perfect, and
Yeah.
it fucks up.
Mhm.
You gonna die,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How many barbers she got taken off the map?
nigga, nigga.
We're talking.
Calling corporate.
Oh my bad. My
No,
bad.
she ain't calling corporate.
Aiden.
She's shooting corporate.
Anyway, all right,
she
we
is.
good on Peacemaker.
Yeah. Anybody else? Any add-ons on Peacemaker? I feel like I dominated that. My bad.
I think
You think you dominated that?
it's all going to come to the end
Dominate.
Pause.
that it's on some very corny Fast and Furious shit that
Family.
their
Oh,
lives,
of course.
like they have no meaning unless they're all together. Every single one of them has to do with trying to do their own thing, but coming back to having to be together.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
My question is this: do we think any of them are gonna die?
No.
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 I think Economos is gonna die.
Economos is not gonna die.
I'm
hope
putting it
not.
out there right now. I think Economos is gonna die.
I don't think his character is important enough for it
Say
to
as
be
you
impactful
want.
if he dies.
You don't think he's as
going through a
important?
particular
Well,
journey
They
right
literally
now.
threw a party because he came back from vacation.
Here's what I will
They were
say.
all celebrating.
They love Economos. I think if you would like
He's literally the heart of the
the
group.
only reason I don't think he will die is because that's kind of the vibe of the show. I think that would be very jarring.
That's why I think
But-
he will die because it's James Gunn.
If there's anybody to die, I would say Economos because that would be the one that they're kind of not thinking so much. And he's like, I'm doing everything I can in my entire being to save you guys. And he dies, and that'll be like, all right,
Yeah,
maybe
he's
we'll
the
do it
only
again.
one
And
doing
probably
everything
bring
he
them
can.
together.
But and that would
Snap
destabilize the whole
Peacemaker out
group.
of this fucking
Yeah.
I think that would stabilize.
trans that he's in
No,
right now.
Because you saw with Amelia
everyone
Hardcore,
else is a fucking psycho. Everyone else is Wesley Snipes.
Boy almost slipped. He almost
Everyone-
slipped.
Like
Word.
he's the nose. He's like the centerpiece to the whole.
He is,
Yeah, he's
and
the
now
heart.
we're going to take him out.
And then everyone's.
That's
gonna
when we
just
get
fall
Peacemaker season 3.
apart. It's not gonna make it. Okay.
I put that clip this so people can hate me.
Emails you not do that. Why? I'm saying their song wrong because I don't speak Japanese. We didn't hear the song to the end. They didn't play no themes. That's why I get mad about anime
First of
movies
all, we didn't
sometimes.
need a fucking theme. There was like 80 advertisements
Christ.
really getting
before
this
the movie
shit
even
right
fucking
now.
started.
Okay.
Shit, Persia. That was hype.
Thanks, bro. Demon Slayer.
We are from a clan, and every year before before the wintertime,
Let it.
we crump in the woods from sunset to sun up.
Fucking Kagura.
We crump in
Yo.
the woods.
Them niggas are, bro. When they were talking about the shit, with the Kagura dance, and he's like, every year
yeah.
you dance
Bro.
from what?
I was just gonna say, imagine walking through the woods and you
And you
see
just-
3 people dressed like this, crumpet dancing.
Just
Completely different styles going on here.
Why are you so good at that?
I watch Stomp the Yard a lot,
Okay.
A lot.
bro.
Damn, like you was in that shit.
Bro, fucking, when that shit happened, we were fucking
Yeah, y'all
cracking
were
up,
rolling.
bro. This nigga said like we had to dance from 6 in the morning to 2 in the morning or some
No,
shit.
he said from sunset to sun up.
Sunset or sunrise.
Just dancing the
12
whole
hours of
time.
just dancing.
And I was like, yeah, like we had to, yeah, that's how you crumping in the woods from sun up to sundown in the winter.
Oh.
In the
Like, yeah,
winter.
they meant that to be
Bro.
to like some serious moment.
Ugh.
That was fucking hilarious.
Oh.
Bitch.
Bow, bow, bow.
And then he was serious too. He was like,
Come here, Tanjiro. You need to see this.
"You coming out with me today?"
This will be your honor.
Yo, you bring Tanjiro out and like watch this video. And it's that Mitsubishi. It's that Mitsubishi commercial.
Bro, he wakes up Tanjiro to go fight that bear, and he goes up to the bear and just starts fucking
Bro, just start
breaking
ticking
down
on
the
that
bear.
nigga. Starts doing the mat dance.
Days
Takes
go
his heart out.
by and still I think of you. Look at Wes.
That shit would be so
Mitsubishi breathing.
Right.
First form.
First form. Techno.
All right.
Angle hat.
To get it out of the way, because obviously, great movie, loved it.
Oh,
Get out of the
great
way.
movie.
Flashbacks.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Flashbacks was the problem here.
I love the flashbacks.
Let
I
me
don't-
get my
The
let me
flashbacks-
get my piece out.
Let
Oh,
Matt
yeah,
get
wait,
his
yeah,
piece
yeah,
out.
let's
He's
do
the
it.
one in the Tanjiro
Exactly,
suit.
because
My
I
bad,
know
Tanjiro.
I know we're about to get into a bit about the flashback. So let me like think about this, because this all right,
When you say we, are you talking about me and you? Because that's going to happen.
maybe.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So the flashbacks are necessary.
Talk about your aggressiveness, your eagerness to fight sometimes.
We're gonna get on that in a few
Got it.
minutes.
Yeah.
We're gonna let
Calm
Matt-
down. Carry on.
Yeah, let me land.
I'm sorry. It's just he
No, it's
scares
alright.
me
So
with
the
his aggressiveness.
flashbacks backstory necessary, needed. It actually
Yeah.
really adds a lot to it.
Mhm.
It is just the pacing. If you start off the movie with that entire Akaza backstory, it would work perfectly.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Because then
yeah.
we would see this backstory of Akaza and be like, all right, we're about to get some Akaza. So now I'm excited to see him go. And they've been doing this, this would be like my actual complaint with Demon Slayer throughout the entirety of it.
Mhm.
Not that it's been necessarily a problem, I say, but this is part of the problem because Akaza is obviously probably the best Kizuki out of the most best backstory. We talked about that
Mhm.
before. Is every single time they only tell you the backstory of the demon before they're about to die.
Mhm.
And I would like to kind of
Change that
like
pace.
if I knew about this Akaza as they were fighting with Giyu and Tanjiro. I mean, I knew about it obviously as I was watching it in the anime because I read the manga, but then as it's going on, I would kind of be more into it, be like, oh yeah, like I get what's going on. I know the backstory of Akaza. I kind of not cheering for him, but I'm getting more interested. And then when he's getting shit on, then I could be like, oh, this is what happened. And then when the little girl appears, I could just be like, oh, it's that thing, instead of having to be completely explained from there. Because then it just feels it really completely
Or they could have removed it
cinder
completely.
blocked
And,
it.
No, they put the backstory where they put it because they don't get their memories back until they're about to
Oh,
die.
of course, yeah,
Yeah.
right. No,
So
and
it wouldn't
that's
make
how-
sense. To
I
put
agree
it
with
there.
you, but I agree. Like it could have been like the prelude.
Yeah.
Just showed it like before the title clips, like how they showed the buff dude walking around and showing how he made the promise to Homeboy. Instead of that, they could have put Akuza's backstory
just
in
mess-
that
We just
part.
talk about how
and
he
then
That
they
wouldn't have
coulda-
made sense to put it.
It was
there.
just
No,
it would be
right.
a nice little.
It's for
It's a
pacing
pacing
reasons
issue.
because
Or they could have not put it in there at all. And we talked about it briefly. OVA. It reminded me of History of Trunks in a little bit. How we knew Trunks' backstory a little bit, but the full story was shown to us as an OVA, and I would have liked that also.
yeah,
I don't think it would have hit the same. Like it hit the way that it hit because if you would have shown that in the beginning and then had Zenitsu fight the dude and then had Kocho get killed and then Akaza fighting Giyu and Tanjiro and then he just like dies and then the way that they laid it out made it make sense why he chose to die because he chose to die.
Yeah, he chose.
He did not. They
Yeah.
like, that was like a fucking. Itachi moment. Like he let that happen because he could have regenerated. Like he just.
still the point for is the pacing. I wouldn't say the
Yeah,
entire backstory, like Akaza's final moments were good. That was fine. Like his final moments where he was like going back and forth saying, yeah, fuck this, I should just die. Actually, no, I should be stronger. I should just die. Like that
But
whole
his
part was good.
backstory, but his death scene was
it's just
45 minutes.
It just felt like the pacing, and it was late. We were kind of tired. But when it was showing other backstories, it was only for like a minute or maybe 30 seconds. Then when Akaza, we were getting in the big fight. Then they were like getting to the peak of it, fighting. And then they showed this backstory about 3 minutes, then got back into the fight for like 30 seconds, and then showed 5 minutes of like backstory. And then back to the fight for like another 20 seconds, maybe even 10 seconds. And then just showed a 10-minute like back flat. Like do a lot of that before, so that we just stay in the momentum, because that last or not the last flashback, but the very long one, it got to the point where I was just getting tired.
That
I
part
forgot that I was
45
fighting.
minutes. I counted.
And I was sitting there like, what is going on? Like I was just felt kind of like, all right, now I'm not in the fight anymore. While the entertainment district, when they did do the backstories in the best fight of the whole entertainment district, they paced it fine. They had it short. They waited to do the big backstory till they were dead, finals said and done. Like the fight was already over. While this one, like it just felt like the timing was off. Like that, it was amazing fucking fight. Like the beginning of it was paced perfectly. It's just once they started getting the flashbacks, then I just started getting out of the fight. Then I was like, all right, and I'm not hype anymore. I'm more locked into the backstory. Still great backstory, and it makes sense the time that they did it. But it just ruined the pacing for me.
The pacing seemed fine to me, so I don't know. Like they put the backstory where they always put the backstory.
No, of course,
And
that's
like
that's my
him
one
having
complaint
his flashbacks were happening in real time. Like that was happening in his head. That's why his movements. Like when he died, he was hugging the girl. Like he was on his knees.
Yeah, all
hugging
that
the
was
girl.
real time. Of
Like
course.
so he was like, and then
We were there with
I think that's one of the situations where, like, because there's so much content, I don't think there would be a way where they could have changed it where it would have been appropriate. Because, like, no matter what, his backstory is long. We've only seen Akaza 4 times in the whole show. They didn't have to go into detail of Zenitsu's backstory because they did it when Zenitsu first appeared. So we already saw this guy that he's fighting. We've seen him 3 times, and then we've already seen Zenitsu's backstory. We already saw that they hate each other. So we didn't need a lot of detail from that. Kocho's backstory, they said she detailed it directly. Like we heard her tell Tanjiro about her sister, and then I think it was before the Hashira training arc, she told Kanao, like, I need to tell you about the demon that killed my sister. So like we already knew, we had information on them already. We didn't really have anything on Akaza. Like,
and that's another. But even then, when he was introduced with Red Goku, there could have been a moment there where just some kind of backstory to him, like. But like you were saying, it's more just trying to show it real time, like when he remembers it. But I'm just kind of looking at it from like just a storytelling perspective.
Mhm.
Like anything that they've ever shown of a flashback, not every single flashback they've shown is from somebody remembering it. Sometimes it's just a story being told by somebody, like about the first Flame Swordsman with Rengoku's dad, and talking about learning that, and even Tanjiro and his dad. But that Tanjiro's mostly memories when he thinks about stuff. But it's just more like a storytelling thing, like how Antonio was saying the beginning showed Guillaume thinking about the master, being told about the plans, and just it was a build up, just like it's not unnecessary, but it's just a storytelling element to like to show vibes, to create the story. And I feel like you started off with just Akaza is young and just showing just the beginning, just to kind of get you a taste of it, so you don't have to use that time in the middle of the fight.
Like that whole story part, like not the memories part, but they could have just used that as a story. Akuza doing what he's doing for his dad, getting beat, and then what's his name? His master finding him and everything. Channing Tatum's character. I want to have a question about that later. Just that part alone, without any context, without any like showing the memory or anything, showing like Akuza dying or anything. Just that story part as a prelude.
Yeah.
And then credits. Then we do everything else as is.
I just can't
would have
see
been
it.
fine for me.
I get what he's saying to an extent. You're not giving the whole backstory. You're giving us a little bit of a taste. It's just that way when we do see like them approach him, we kind of have an idea. Oh, I know who those people are. He doesn't know who those people are yet.
Yeah,
but
it's just
I know
time.
who those
It's
people
just
No, but like
timing
what I'm
stuff.
saying though is like the reason I'm saying I can't see it because even that's why I was saying like there's so much content.
Mhm.
I said when we got out of it, I expected Shinobu's death to be more impactful than it was, but that's because of where they put it. You put it before Zenitsu and before
Because
Akaza.
I feel like that part isn't at like it's important. Shinobu's
There's
death
still
is
more to
important,
it. There's still
but
more
there's
to
still
it.
it's
more
not
to it,
over.
but, like,
so
But like that is the moment she died. So it's
Yeah.
like that's what makes it impactful. Like you just saw her do all this
because
shit.
honestly,
So
the
it's
most
like-
impactful death is Akuza's death.
Yeah, but that's
that
what I'm
was the
saying
climax.
because it's the last part.
Yeah.
Like you
Climax.
tend to remember the last thing. So if
Mhm.
you put it in the beginning, it might not hit the same
No,
if
right,
you
and that
see it
again,
at
not
the end.
not the entirety.
Because like the
Not the
fight is
entirety of it.
he is the meat of it, and
Mhm.
of all the demons in general, they made him out. Even though there's stronger ones than him,
Mhm.
they put a spotlight on him. for
Yeah,
some
he
reason.
was the climax.
So it's like just throughout the entire show, because they don't talk a lot about Kokushibo, they don't talk a lot about Doma.
My
Like
friend Cameron texted me. He was so mad. He's like, "Look, that Akuza backstory, too fucking long." He said, "I ain't seen this nigga in 2 seasons." He texted me at 1:30 this morning. He said, "I ain't seen this nigga in 2 seasons," and then we got 45 minutes of this nigga. I was like,
I think it's needed for the character.
It is.
I
It's
like
very
Akuza
needed. It's
in
very needed. Again,
a Mugen Train. I'm happy. Like everything about Akuza, I knew
It's
about
great.
his backstory and everything. It was nice seeing it. Pacing.
it's just that's all it is for me. Because so
I
I
think you
compare
guys
it-
got to be One Piece fans to be able to understand
so
pacing.
we talked about this before. Antonio's talked about before with like Marvel stuff, where we have you have a standard, you have a set bar.
Mhm.
For me, Demon Slayer, every single thing that I'm watching from Demon Slayer since the Entertainment District, I compare it to the Entertainment District. How is that still the bar? The Swordsmith arc, I didn't even drink that coffee because I'm about to get into it. The Swordsmith arc, I compared.
It gave
the
off very
Entertainment-
business vibes, like you're having a cup of coffee.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna set the standard today, and we're gonna pull up the PowerPoint
So
about how we're gonna set the timers and
getting
everything.
locked in. Yeah, I got it all checked down. So it would be like the Swordsmith arc. I compared it to the Entertainment District. I loved it, but I still like the Entertainment District better because of the momentum, the hype it was, the pacing. I was in it from like the last 3 episodes. It's nonstop from there. And they have a lot of backstory, and a lot of flashbacks, but they throw it here and there. And it's not until the very end, after that the entire battle's over, that they do the whole backstory of the demon. Like now they're dead, the battle's over, all that hype, all that momentum's over. And so when I was watching the Infinity Castle, the entire time I'm just thinking in my head, comparing it to Entertainment District. When Giyu activated his mark, that's when it was reaching that level. It when Giyu and Akaza were fighting, I was like, this is it. Like this is hitting the Entertainment District level. I'm getting hype, I'm getting into this. And then when Tanjiro cut his head off, I was fucking into it. He got back,
Like
he
it
regenerated.
sealed
I
his
forgot
head.
that he was regenerated. I was into it. I was like, let's fucking go. They're fighting. And then they just kept doing the backstories, the flashbacks, and it took Antonio's saying 40 minutes, 30 minutes of just the backstories before Akaza even dies. And I'm just like, all right, now again, not in a bad way.
Yeah,
I guess I am looking at it a bad way, but
it's critical.
I just
It's
got out of the
critiquing.
fight.
You're
Like,
not.
what's
It's
the
not
cool
bad.
down,
I wasn't
boys. The
hyped
movie's
at the
over.
fight was over.
Yeah,
no,
I
it
was gonna
wasn't
say.
because then he started fighting even more. He
No,
started
but that
getting
was
back
like-
into it.
that
And then
was
he
like-
started hitting himself.
He was
That
fighting
wasn't-
himself. He was
that
killing
wasn't
demons.
in that part of the fight though. That's not really the fight. That's why they did it the way they did it. They did it as a montage just to show that they were still he could still fight.
Because
Because Giyu was about to die. Giyu would have died. Tanjiro was about to die. They were about to die. They got spared because Akaza had those memories. If he did not have those memories, they would have died. They were going to die. So it's the lead up to that was showing why this nigga killed himself. He killed
Well,
himself.
again, it has nothing to do with context or what happened because
Yeah.
it's all great. It's just the pacing
No,
and the
but that's
time
what
and
I'm
they
saying.
done it.
how it
I'm
was
explaining.
done.
I'm saying why to me it makes sense why they paced it the way they did because the only reason it made sense to show the backstory in Entertainment District was because they died together. So they died together. They got their heads
Well,
cut
they
off.
showed every single backstory of every single demon Tanjiro kills.
They show the backstory after they die,
Yeah.
but that's because they get killed. we haven't seen a demon kill themselves yet.
That's true.
And
Right.
Because he attacked himself and then regenerated.
and then that's what made
he
it
decided not
impactful. Like
to.
True.
he pointed
He
out,
evolved and literally decided.
Yeah, he was
like,
about to be.
he was
more
like,
powerful.
nah. Like even when he was even after that, after he punched himself, he still regenerated, and he was walking away, and then his head was still regrowing in
Yeah.
after, like, while he was having the flashbacks.
This is a sword slipped out of his hand.
And then it stopped. But like the thing about with Entertainment District, he was Gyutaro was about to die, so then he remembered what her name was, and then he called it out. But they got killed, so it wouldn't have made sense to put the backstory anywhere else. Like he called out her name because like she disappeared. So and he remembered her name. Like in this, it made sense to me where they put it, because otherwise it's the same as like what's gonna happen down the line. Like he had to remember that himself.
Yeah, no, it all makes sense. It took me out of it. That's
Yeah,
all it is. Just
it's
the
just the
pacing.
pacing
That's
issue.
all it is.
Because like, it just could have been done differently in a way that didn't like
Just a
a
5 minutes of
whole
the first
like yeah,
part of
it just could have been done
just a little bit.
differently.
Other than
Especially
that-
like it's the whole. I don't want to be on this too much longer, but it's
Yeah.
just that whole part was so long.
That's
was
all.
so long.
That's
That was a third of the movie. He
And
could
it's
have
the
still had
climax of it.
flashbacks. He could have still had his memories. They
Yeah.
could have had glimpses and stuff like that. But that part in particular, we saw his whole life.
Yeah, it's just having zero context of him.
So neither
until
one of
that
you got
exact point.
sad from it.
I was.
Oh yeah,
I felt
No,
bad.
I loved it. It's
Then
a
it
great
did
backstory.
exactly what it needed to
It
do.
did.
I felt bad.
It did, but
Quick question, though.
it's just
But okay,
Quick
but
question though. Do all demons forget their past?
yes,
Because
Yeah.
Doma didn't.
Doma
That
did.
motherfucker was like, yo, I feel bad for
He
these
did
I
talk
think
about
foolish
it.
fucking
I
dudes.
think, honestly, I think it depends on if you have trauma or not.
I was about to say, because I think, like, for him, like, as you saw, when he was a kid, he was, like, already a demon. He was already, like, I'm stronger. These guys are weak.
Like
I
he
pity
looked
these
down
people.
on people.
Like,
Well, he
probably
was
Muzan
being
probably-
worshipped, so I mean, you're gonna get that complex.
Yeah, no, and I get it. Then Muzan was probably like, you already have the attitude. You
I
just be
hate
you,
how-
dude. You know, you just
But
keep being
also,
you.
I
he's
hate
still,
how
he
gay he
still
is.
has he's still the cult leader.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's still doing the same shit he was doing when he was a kid.
No.
And also,
But-
like the first still has his memories, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he does. That's his whole
Right.
life dick.
So yeah, that's
But
what
he
I'm saying.
doesn't
Like,
remember-
so what gets them to like? I thought that Akaza forgot because he got stabbed through the fucking head,
No,
and I was like, that brain.
No,
ain't
they've
So,
talked about that
a lot of
before.
demons forget their memories and they get them right
be
before they die,
I would assume that it has something to do with how long they're alive,
or maybe
too.
how long they've been a
Well,
demon.
I think
The
they.
thing
Yeah,
is, Akaza
like-
forgot immediately.
But also, Muzan could just
maybe
take their
Akaza
memories
wanted
away.
to forget because of how bad it was.
Could-
I
yeah.
think Muzan probably just removes their memories
I
because
think
Depending on
Muzan,
there.
that's how it is.
Muzan said before that like he's when he did that when he told them that Daki and Gyutaro died, he said, "Can't you see that you're falling in order of who has the most of their humanity still?" Like he's like so I think he removes their memories if their memories are a burden.
I think they went over. I could be wrong, but in the first season with the two demons, the girl with the ball, and then the one with the eyes. I think when they killed the girl with the balls, like she immediately remembered, I want to play with the ball. Like as a kid, she immediately reverted back to.
They just pointed it out. Like Tanjiro said, like she just wanted to play. Like she's like a kid. She just wants to play. But
I was gonna say because Doma was talking that shit, he remembered
Hey,
immediately.
Top tier.
he
I-
doesn't remember everything.
He's such a speaking of cunts. He's
Oh, he's
he's
Yeah.
talking about a
Bro.
bitch.
I love
Top
that man.
tier.
He's a
Top-
he's a
I was
psycho.
laughing
I
the
love
whole
that man.
time.
He's a psycho. Like he's
Me
a
and
literal
Days are on the
psycho.
same boat.
What?
Me and Days are on the same boat.
What did you say?
We fuck with Doma.
Oh, okay. Like I didn't know. I don't dislike it. I fuck with it, but it was just
Funny
like
as hell.
that man,
cunty as fuck. Just,
that man
Oh.
said you're weaker
Bro,
than your sister.
You're weaker
Oh
And
my
yet
God.
you somehow live longer than her.
You did so well. Yo.
Bro,
right. Like
he's such a bitch, bro.
like hey, I wouldn't be able to have the restraint that Shinobu did, because like his voice would antagonize me. I'm going straight for the
That's
you know what I'm
almost
saying?
the funniest shit about it because it's like
The
there was
condescending bitch. I will
Oh my god,
That's his whole thing, though.
It's
I know.
hilarious.
That's
It's
his whole thing.
hilarious.
Like, is even
Like,
when
I've cussed people
when
out at
he was-
Starbucks for less for the one. You know,
when
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
fighting with when Akaza knocked his head off, he like that's why he knocked his head off. Like
Mhm.
he was talking shit. Like even when they were, that was the first time we seen all of the
Yeah,
upper ranks together. And he said, like Akaza was like, "Get your fucking hand off me." He was like, "What'd you say?" Boom, knocked his head off, and then he grew his head back. He was like, "Oh, that was a good punch." And then Kokushibo appeared, and he was like, "Akaza," like he's like, "Cut that bullshit out."
Right.
And then Akaza was like, "Fuck you" or whatever. And then but Doma was like, it's fun. It's just like how we express our friendship. 'Cause
Yeah.
he knows if he would challenge either one of us, he would embarrass himself. Like, god damn, bro. Like, he's
The level
such a
of
bitch.
disrespect,
Such a-
bro.
yeah.
The level of disrespect is just
He's
the most
just-
hilarious thing.
That's
to
why.
me.
So
That's
right.
also. I don't know
Are you
why.
a
I got the
Hashira?
sense to-
Right.
Yes.
Nigga, what else? Who else would I be?
And then you turn around and it's like,
Yeah, just a
I'm
slit.
about to die.
I got the sense from him though.
So small.
I said this last time, and I still got the sense from him this time. I don't think he would ever even challenge Kokushibo. Like, I think the upper two spots are just locked. Because I think he used to be the upper six. I can't remember where I read that. He was upper six at first. But he, I don't think he would even try to challenge Kokushibo because it wouldn't make sense. Like,
I think the power difference between the one and everybody else is
Yeah.
vastly different.
One is
that nigga
yeah.
said it took 3 days for him to be a demon. It
Yeah.
took 3 days for this nigga to convert.
Strong as hell.
Just
He just chilling, waiting. When is it gonna?
hell no.
Is
That
it
nigga
like
was
a-
In the sun? Is it? is
no,
he
he's
going?
just in
I'm trying to
agony the
think-
whole time.
That's what I'm about to ask. Like in typical transformation faction in like in like vampire or demon lore, like it's a painful transformation.
Yeah.
So this nigga is just in agony for 3 days. It's like you're going through withdrawals for like 3 days. What the fuck?
I mean, yeah, but that's not
That's crazy.
I've been through withdrawals.
Through.
Before.
That's his whole shtick. That's why he's number
No, you
one. Because
haven't.
he can.
You don't
He's got
drink
that
or
dog
smoke.
in him to handle it.
He's got, bro, he's
got the
not
dog in him to
even-
handle it, but he's a bitch.
Upper one is a fucking bitch.
Big bitch. I
Facts.
mean, they're all bitches.
Those
That's all one
eyes-
of them.
I don't think
Literally haunt
Akaza's a
me.
bitch. I don't
Those
think
eyes
Akaza's
of
a
his
bitch.
haunt me. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I can sleep well.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not a bitch.
No, his eyes are fine. My issue with the
What do you
flashbacks,
mean it's fine?
It's fine. I've seen Spider.
Upper one,
Number one.
Kokushibo, oh, I hate his fucking eyes.
that shit is
Bro, I
weird.
kept seeing like
the eyes
fucking-
with the hair.
Bro, I
You
kept
look
seeing
like a
fucking like pictures where like it was like a meme that was going around, and it was like people, it was like a Snapchat picture,
Mhm.
and it like people, you know, the captions on Snapchat, and it would be like, first day as a demon slayer, this guy shows up, and it was Kokushibo, and you could see his eyes, but it was like a real version of him.
Yeah.
Like it's just his eyes
Bro,
are just glowing. He was like, hope
Turn
this
me
guy
into
is
a
weak.
demon.
Bro,
Turn
that
me into
nigga,
a demon.
you know what? The good
I'm
thing
not even gonna
about
fight you.
the good thing about fighting Kokushibo though is that you wouldn't feel any pain. You just die. Like you just be like, you just grab your sword and then you just wake up in
And
the
he's
afterlife.
not like,
Like,
and he's not like, he's not sadistic. Like he doesn't
Okay.
My
care
pride
about
and
trying to
joy.
cause pain or murder. He's just like,
he told that nigga. He told what's that guy's name? The one that Zenitsu was fighting. I can't think of his name.
Hero?
His brother.
Upper, upper
Yo.
six.
Yeah, the upper six. I can't think of his name.
Bitch.
I don't know.
Bro,
Bro,
I didn't think he was a bitch.
He was a
no,
bitch.
What are you
you're
talking
right.
about?
You're right.
He was
You're right. Now I
he's
think
the
about it.
biggest bitch.
I
the
think
biggest
about
bitch
it.
in the whole
He's
show.
literally,
Yeah.
he's a problem in like multiple stories.
He shouldn't
Bro,
even be in the
yeah.
upper.
He, bro,
He
I-
is the
I literally
definition of
about to
cannon
type it.
fodder in the plot. to be honest.
what's his name?
I'm looking at it now.
Gyobu.
It's not Gyobu. It's
Hero.
Thought it was a pretty good one I made up. Thought I made up a
He-
pretty good name. It's gonna be close though.
Kokushibo.
Kaigaku?
I was
Kaigaku.
So, I was so Kaigaku.
Kaigaku?
Kokushibo told this nigga,
Kaigoku.
if you spill a drop of this blood,
Hey, that shit was hilarious.
Right here. Yeah.
I'm gonna dismember you by the time it hits the ground. Dog. What the fuck? Bro. And the thing about Kokushibo too is like I can't wait for his part, because the thing about him, as much of a fucking bitch ass pussy ass nigga he
Jesus
is,
Christ.
Yeah, all those.
he
Yeah.
is like not antagonizing. Like
No.
everything that he says it.
He's just a dog.
He's just direct.
Just what
Like
it
he's
is.
just like, and like he means it.
He's
Like,
about the game. That's
like,
all he is.
when
All
he
for
said-
gains.
Yeah, like when he said that, when he was talking to Akaza and he told him like, or when he told Doma, when Doma like told him like, you know, don't even worry about it. Like this is just what we do or whatever. He was like, I'm not speaking for you. Like he's like, I'm not speaking for you.
Mhm.
I'm saying this because his insubordination makes it seem like the ranks are unstable.
Mm.
Like, so we can't have the upper 3 acting out against the upper 2. Like
It's all about honor.
It creates instability in the ranks. And he was like, and Akaza was like, I understand that I'm gonna kill you. And he was like, I wish you luck.
you could
That
try,
nigga-
bro. You could try.
That nigga had instant transmission out of there, bro. That shit, bro. That was insane, bro.
How do we feel about Zenitsu finally locking in?
Great. I feel really
Right.
good about it. It's a
Amazing.
good moment in time. It's one that he earned and deserved. He was locked in from the beginning, locked into the end.
Right when he fell.
Yo,
when
that
he-
was my.
when the thing. Thwong, and he-
Look, Zenitsu, the entirety of Zenitsu's part in this Infinity Castle is exactly why I say Demon Slayer isn't meant to be a crazy piece of literature that has a complex, crazy story. Because holy shit, this is just out of nowhere, just shoehorned in. No, like out of nowhere. Like it makes sense. Don't get me wrong, but I love.
How do you really
love it.
feel?
But like, you can't explain that, you know. Like,
Yeah.
He's not
there
wrong.
was no build up to it. There's no
I
mention.
would
of
like to
anything
see more of
Wait,
how
what?
he locked in.
Wait,
like
hold
that.
on. What are you talking about?
about like that kid having to do anything with his whole backstory being like his entire Zenitsu's entire like goal or ambition, I guess, is to try to build on the thunder breathing legend because of the other kid that he had to help with. Like when it was showing Zenitsu's backstory in the first season, they never mentioned that there was another person being trained
No.
with the thunder breathing. It was just Zenitsu crying, I don't want to do this.
No,
And
they
he's
did
like, "You
show
don't-"
him.
They did?
Yeah, he threw a fucking apple at his face.
I thought that was his dad.
No, that was him. That's this
Zenitsu doesn't
kid.
have a dad.
That's
Really?
Kaigaku.
Oh.
Like he's like Zenitsu.
I haven't watched season 1 in a
Huh.
bit.
Yeah,
so.
same, yeah.
Zenitsu was saying something to this kid. It was like probably the same set. It was the same setting as what they showed in the movie, but the kid
Mhm.
was sitting on a rock, and then
Yeah,
he
I
said
remember that
something-
scene. I thought that
he
was the
said
dad.
something
Okay.
about Gramps, and then the guy threw an apple at him
Okay.
and said like, you know, you
And that was Kaigo.
like don't disrespect him. Like he was a former Hashira. I don't know why
Yeah.
he chose you as well, and blah
That's
blah
true.
blah blah.
Okay.
And then they showed that kid throughout. He was in
I know he's in Guillaume's
Guillaume's.
backstory.
he was in
But
Guillaume's
that's the
backstory.
only time I think he was shown. Like his face, at least.
He was in he was somewhere else too, wasn't he? Or just Zenitsu's?
It was just theirs
So he was
because he got shunned for stealing in Gilmes, right?
no, he
He's an orphan.
was an orphan.
Yeah, but they kicked him
He,
out.
no, he went out and then it was the same
He was
shit as
past the curfew.
it's the same shit as what happened with Kokushibo. He was out past curfew
Mhm.
and then a demon found him and then said, I'm gonna kill you. And then he was like, don't kill me. If you spare me, I can lead you to where a bunch of other people are. And then he went back to the thing and knocked all the wisteria plants down so that the demon could enter it.
Yeah, and then he went and became a bitch.
He was already a bitch. If he did that, he was a bitch.
He's a
Oh
bit.
yeah, that's right. That was bitch made.
Definitely a bit.
He was a fucking
But yeah,
pussy, bro.
I loved it.
Fucking pussy. Fucking. Actually,
Right.
to be fair though, like I loved it too, and I understand what what's his face was saying. What is that guy's name? I cannot think of the guy's name.
Who?
The guy with Tamayo.
Oh, the little.
Is it Kyojuro?
Oh,
kid?
his nurse.
Green hair.
Yeah, the nurse essentially.
Yeah. Is it
Hold please.
Nurse boy.
Yumiko? Is it
He's
Yumiko?
such a bitch. You
What
want
the
to talk about
fuck
another
is his
bitch
name?
boy?
Yushiro.
He's
Yushiro.
served.
Yes, you're right.
He's
Yushiro.
I think he's
he's
probably
a-
one of my favorite characters.
He's
just-
cunty too.
He
He is
just don't
very
care. These niggas could kill him, and he just like,
Well, they couldn't kill him.
I don't think they could kill him.
you don't think so?
No,
You
he's
think
strong.
he's that strong?
He's stronger than
Wait,
like-
who do you mean? Who can't kill him?
the
The,
demons that
The demon
like-
slayers.
Murata and the people he was with.
Oh, the normal demons.
Yeah. they
Yeah.
can't
Oh
fuck
yeah,
with
yeah,
him.
yeah. I agree. Yeah.
No,
Because like he
has
just
a-
be
Tamayo changed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
got-
he's a little
he's
bit
got moves
advanced.
as
He's
well.
got
he
a
just
little.
be like over it and just talk his shit. And I feel like if there's any character I relate to the most is him. Because I feel like
Fucking funny, bro.
I'm like that
a simp,
level
though.
of like bitch and cunt.
He is a simp. He's definitely a simp.
He's a simp.
Hey,
He said, "I'm
But-
a demon. I don't worry
so
about your hierarchy."
Yeah,
Yushi-
fuck your hierarchy,
you-
nigga.
Yushiro,
Don't
when
mean shit to
Yushiro
me.
said what he said about Zenitsu, he was like, "Yeah, you know, the only reason you did that was because he didn't like recognize his powers yet," which is true.
Mm.
But regardless, it is something that Zenitsu
He did it.
killed him by himself.
Self.
Yeah, and
No
he created
help,
a new
yeah.
form to the breathing technique, which
Yeah,
was
and then
fucking fire.
That pissed that
And
that
he's
actually
one of the
annoyed
upper
me.
ranks. Like he's
He
a
is in
powerful
upper rank.
Upper six.
Yeah.
Like he's the lowest of the
Hinawa
upper
cannot
ranks.
defeat an upper rank. That's what
But
they
it-
said
it-
before.
That's
that.
why it actually
That's why
it
they said
actually
that.
annoyed me that they didn't call that out.
You were so.
I was like, why didn't they call that out?
Even at the end when they called out fucking that Akaza was dead, you were like
What about Zenitsu? You already
so mad.
It was you know what it was though? It was because they didn't close the loop. Cause like you already articulated that he couldn't do this thing that he ended up doing. So you gotta get this nigga his props. Get this nigga his props. I
No,
know the
you're right.
fucking crows saw that shit.
Ah.
Well, to be fair, there wasn't a crow anywhere.
There was nobody.
Like,
Yeah.
Still.
At first I thought it was because everything was happening at the same time, but then I realized no, it wasn't because someone was like they're getting close to Akaza, and I was like, oh damn, that ain't at the same time. Never mind, my theory has been destroyed.
That shit fucking
They
Shout
just
out-
didn't want to give Zenitsu.
That's my
his flowers.
only complaint. Give my yellow nigga his
No,
flowers.
it
bro.
reminds me.
Ah,
He
you
reminds
guys
me a
have
lot
things
of
in
like
common.
Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
Michelangelo is the biggest goofball and deemed kind of lazy, but it's very much he has the most potential of all the ninja, and that's who Zenitsu reminds me of. Maybe
That's
it's the
why
color
he was the
scheme.
last Ronin.
I was about to get in. Yep, he is the last Ronin for a reason because he's essentially can be the strongest turtle.
Dark comic.
speaking
Yeah.
of giving props to who needs props, the Demon Corps.
Yeah, they
Fuck
did.
yeah, and
Yeah.
They did
Yeah,
good.
fuck yeah to the demon.
They
Like
did a
I
good
said,
job.
no,
put in work.
the Demon Corps.
said Demon
Slayer.
Corps.
My
Demon
bad.
Slayer Corps, I guess. My
Yeah.
bad. I could have said
The
that.
core members.
My bad. I did
Core
say
members
Demon
of the
Corps.
Demon.
No, you're right.
They
Yeah.
called
Demon
them the
Slayer.
core members.
Master's
Okay.
children, you know
Hey.
that
The
yeah,
Master
shout out to them
Children.
for creating that plan.
The Slayer Corps is good. I just need to get my shout out.
Yeah.
Completely, that like they are getting like no fear, man. They're getting what they need to do.
Working.
They're getting in there. They're fucking being inspired by these Hashiras, and they're like, we know what we have to do. Like when the Hashira were fighting, they were like, no, what are you guys doing fighting? Go fight the big one.
Not
Let
gonna
us
lie
take
to you
these
right
dudes."
now,
I'm like,
though.
hell
Not
yeah.
gonna lie to you. When that happened, I was like, "This is so useless." I was like, in my head, I'm like, they could have taken out all this in 2 seconds and also not been
No, but that was
exhausted.
a waste
that's
of
the
their
point.
energy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
it was,
point,
but it
though.
was also a waste of energy watching them struggle to take it down. I'm
Bro said, "Are you sure?" He could have
Yeah.
already.
right. I'm like,
No,
I'm sitting here,
no.
I'm like, we could have been done.
I
We
think
could've-
I-
the whole
that was
form.
It took two of them
that was
to
fair
chop
though
off
because
the
it's
head.
like even
Are you sure?
even fighting those like there was limitless fucking demons in there.
No, I
Like,
get that part.
They
but
would
like
never
that whole,
get to where they're trying to get to.
I get that part, but like that whole watching them do it and everything was just so
Yeah,
like.
I get that.
No
I'm not gonna lie,
animation.
We
that
could have
nigga
been
Murata
done.
gave us the weakest water breathing.
Bro.
Nah,
That shit was
awesome.
slow as hell, bro.
Water wheel.
Because he doesn't know breathing
No
technique.
animation,
No
bro.
water
Just did
came
it.
out, right?
That's what I'm
God
saying.
damn.
No
That's
animation.
that's why I
like
loved
a
it.
Squirtle with no bubble.
He's the Demon Slayer Corps sees the Hashiras like superheroes. They're like, I could do this. Yeah, like
Good for
I
them,
love
but
that.
they're gonna end up like Jason Todd.
Hey, and that's all. That's
yo,
all
that-
we need. We don't need pussies.
Shout
We
outs
need
to
them
the-
do their job.
Shout outs to the core
At
members.
least they
Yeah.
tried.
They
That's
did
right.
it. They did what they were supposed to do, bro.
That's
They
true.
did what they were supposed to
You
do.
know,
You're
And,
not wrong.
and they were
Handle
fighting
the light work.
They
Yeah.
were fighting the light work demons.
Those
Like,
are the demons that like the demons they were fighting were demons you'd see in the first season. Everybody like, we're gonna die. You know what? No, they were holding him.
You know
man.
who would be cool to be on the Demon Slayer Corps? I'm glad Lear's not here for this. Inuyasha.
wolf breathing,
He,
fox breathing.
no, he's just a dog.
Is he? I thought he was a fox.
He's a dog. He's a dog.
Wait,
No, he's a fox.
Boy is a dog. Sit, boy.
wait, isn't it the other dude? Like,
The other guy's a
Lord
wolf.
Sesshomaru?
oh,
Lord Sesshomaru is also a dog. Their father is a
true,
dog.
wolf is a dog.
I don't. even though I love that show.
I don't know.
Like,
Lord
his
Sesshomaru.
his arch nemesis is.
I know he's got a little
wolf.
Oh yeah, Koga.
I know Inuyasha's got like that little fox thing though. That little.
That's Kilala.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a fox.
That's
right?
not his. That belongs to a old girl with the big old boomerang.
You mean
Bro,
I love Inuyasha. Inuyasha's great.
Coach,
But I was just sitting here. I was like, bro, you put the Tensaiga in that bitch. Oh my god.
can't have half demons as demon slayers.
Dude, literally do.
Genya?
We're
I was
racist.
about to-
We're
I'm glad you said it because people hate it when I do.
no diggers.
Go ahead, Dace.
Anyway, Shinobu's death was very sad to me.
I didn't give a fuck about her.
Why?
I love
Jesus.
Shinobu.
I like Shinobu.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and look, this is gonna sound pretentious. Try to use the big word. Somebody
You
said
better use it right, or I'm gonna fuck
it's
you
gonna
up.
sound pretentious, but ever since I read the manga, I used it right many moons ago, and I know what's gonna happen. I don't really care about any of those people.
That's what my ex Graziani said when I was talking about. This was when the love Hashira. I don't know her name.
Kanroji.
Mitsuri.
Kanaroji.
Yeah, Mitsuri Kanroji.
When she first came, she was my favorite at the moment, and I was like, I love her. And he was like, I have no tangibility to any of the characters because most of them die. And he's like, I'm sorry to tell you that. He's like, don't get attached to
We
anyone.
lose about 60 to 70%.
That's the point. You're supposed to care when they die. That's why you like them.
The thing is, I cared when I read it, but now I don't give a shit anymore. 85%? God damn. Okay.
Damn.
We lose 85% of the Demon Slayer core.
I'm
But
waiting
yeah.
for Genya to die. Honestly, Kanroji ran around for 2 hours and 30 minutes, didn't do shit. Snake Dude ran around for 2 hours and 30 minutes,
Their
didn't
fights
do
are
shit.
in the next movie.
Genya shot the gun one time, didn't do shit.
Up the strap. He think he
I'm
told you
curious
so bad.
how the
Well, to be
I haven't
fair,
watched
they don't
it.
know where they're going.
yeah.
So they don't know.
It's literally infinite.
They
They
didn't
don't
run
know
into no
what-
demons though. I know Kanroji and Dude. They ran
Fucking,
into a couple, but Genya, they got him looking like one of the regular demon
feel
Court
like
members.
But
I ain't
Inosuke
gonna lie.
also is like,
I ain't gonna lie.
You're a demon in here?
Yeah, he's trying to kick in the door.
I think it's just like
He
some
about to
hunter.
kick in the wrong
There's
door in a
only-
second.
There was only 5 upper rank demons in the whole place. So everyone else was a fodder demon.
I think it's just a timing
Yeah, a
thing,
lot of
like
fathers.
like you
A lot of
usually see in
fathers.
Hunter x Hunter or like Naruto.
I mean,
where it's like
it's
their show like this would be the start where they all get in the Infinity Castle. And then it shows Guillaume and Tokito's part, and it shows they there. And then when it shows the other person, it's like from the beginning again. You know what I mean? Like it's not showing like when it goes to another person. I don't think that time.
No,
has
for
passed.
sure.
At least I don't
For
hope
sure.
so, because I get what you're saying. They just
For sure. It's just like
We gotta
Also-
have 2 other movies.
also you got to keep in mind
I'm
it
kinda
wasn't
upset
2
about that.
It wasn't 2 hours in the movie.
Right,
It's probably
right.
like 20 minutes.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
I will say, you know, that you bringing that up, I wish that they would have teased what the next fights were going to be. They didn't. Like who?
But that's
the
what I'm
next
saying.
opponent.
I feel like they're gonna try to cram. Like, all right, when you saw a scene and how it was kind of like built up, you knew what you were going into with the next shit because it was gonna be built up in the same exact way. Like how you were talking about with the backstories and shit, how it was a little drug out. I told you yesterday, like. After a while, I just closed my eyes and was just like listening to him because
yeah.
it's like it became too repetitive in some type of ways because they weren't touching on everybody.
There's
So
a
it's like
formula.
I know, no, I get the formula, but like there's so much more to expand on, and it's
Oh,
like
of course, right.
they're gonna. All right, let's do this a little bit here, a little bit here, rather than like giving more bits and pieces for more shit to unfold, rather than giving like one grand thing. I don't know.
Are you?
I feel like there could have been more built up.
The way
and
that
shit.
you're saying it, I was curious how they were going to do the movies because I only read the manga once and then that was it. I didn't reread it, so I couldn't remember how they structure the fights. But I was kind of thinking, so like Bleach would be an example where when they the big boo.
Boo!
Yeah.
I'm wearing a Bleach jersey right
when
now.
they're going through arcs in Bleach.
I literally thought that was
Actually
a real
no,
football jersey.
this would be most shonen.
I'm gay. I don't know football.
10 Espadas.
This would
I thought you were
be
just
most
number 10.
animes like Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, where when they're fighting, when there's these big fights, they show a little bit of that fight, then a little bit of this fight, and then a little bit of that fight, and then they go back to the next fight, and so on, and it's showing like every single fight, and like by the end of the arc, everybody's dying or every fight's finishing. While this one, it showed the entire fight of Akaza, a little bit of the Doma fight, and then the
Yeah.
full Zenitsu one, which I think that is how they paced it in the manga.
It is.
But I don't know if that's what you're saying. Where
But like, are they gonna? Okay, so with all right, with how repetitious it felt to me, it's like, are they gonna do this in the next one too with the characters that they didn't really,
Yeah.
Like
get
same-
I think
into?
that's
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying? It's like
in the next movie,
it's got to have a different type
the
of song and
characters that
dance.
they
for real.
showed not doing much in this one are going to be the stars of the next one.
I don't think Tanjiro's even going to
Yeah,
be in that.
Tanjiro's guy has nothing to do with it. It's going to be Inosuke, fucking upper,
Ano.
yeah,
I know
upper 1 and upper 2.
Yome.
So who's going to be the big death? Like who's going to be the
You,
Akaza?
I am
We're
not
not gonna
saying
say what the
shit.
Kokushibo.
Why would we say that?
Kokushibo.
Muzan.
Upper 1.
Upper 1.
Oh, that's the big death next season.
Yes.
Oh, he's gonna
Or next
perform
movie.
a couple of them.
I'm kind of like, okay, and so that's
Well, the big fight next
No, he
movie, I
said-
don't know if it's going to be
Who's-
Kokushibo.
It's going to be Kokushibo.
That's
Because
the
there's
kinda-
3. So
that's one thing I am
The
a
movie
big.
2.
No.
Movie 2 is
No, I mean in the Infinity Castle, because this is just Infinity Castle. Like the next movie,
Is Infinity Castle
it's
Part
not
2.
going to be the ending of the Infinity Castle.
No,
Yeah.
we have 3 Infinity
So
Castle
three-
movies.
it goes
the third
from
movie
it
gonna
goes
be all Muzan?
so there's
No, Muzan will die.
Akaza
in
and-
no,
the
so there's
final arc,
there's this one.
Okay, fair.
There's
fair.
there's
Which
this
is probably
one
gonna be a
with
movie also.
Akaza.
which I'm
But
annoyed
the mic,
with.
because of spoilers. Like I'm like genuinely like, what's the order that they
It's Akaza.
don't listen?
It's
and we'll talk about this. They're going to discuss the order in which Demon Slayers are going to happen next to the movie.
No, I just want to know who's the next big death.
I'm not going to tell you who the next big death is.
So then don't that's what he's
Because
saying then. Who's
they're
the next
talking about
big
the next
death? It'll be
demons
Doma.
that are going to be
Doma's
fighting.
the-
Oh, I don't
Be
care
that
about the
big.
demons. I'm care
Oh
about
my
the.
It
I get-
matters
alright.
because it's going to happen in those fights.
Okay, so like my thing is,
There's going to be
Right, I get what you mean.
there's going to be a nice amount of deaths in the next one.
there is going to be more.
A
But
nice amount.
that's what I'm saying. I think the next movie will be Doma's
they-
death,
when they
and then the
use it,
final
they
movie will be
remind me
Kokushibo.
of
I think
in My Hero
Kokushibo's is gonna be
Academia
in the next
where
one because
homeboy gets
Muzan
the notebook
takes
and start
so
writing
long.
notes
Well,
and start having
I no.
like-
Oh, you
So
talking Midoriya?
I don't think the final
He starts
Infinity Castle. I don't think
muttering
it's
to
going to be the
himself.
end. I think
This is literally
But
what
that
they're doing
saved
right
his
now.
life a
the
lot,
third
though.
movie's
I
going to
know.
end with getting
That
out
saved
of
his life a
Infinity
lot.
Castle. I think they're
Let's
gonna do
talk
one more
about this
movie.
for a second,
That's a theory.
guys, while they
That's my
discuss
theory.
this to the side. Oh, are you guys done?
Yeah.
Okay, they're done. Nope, they're not. Hold on.
Okay.
Where are we at with it? What are we doing?
Yeah, we'll talk about
Let
it.
me
We'll
just say this real quick because we did bring up Bleach for a second. One thing Bleach did give us is one of the greatest names to an ability on the planet. Because nothing feels better than saying Bankai.
Bankai.
You can say it like that, or you can just.
I don't know, bro.
You never,
And one.
you say and one?
Yeah.
Fucking
like
nerd.
basketball.
Nope. No.
What a
no,
loser.
because you. All right, hot
Uno
sauce.
reverse
You
on
touch
nerd.
grass.
All right, hot sauce.
We put the Uno reverse on nerd shit. Now basketball is nerdy.
Yeah.
Wild. Like people, they were talking about that gamer
I'll be right
guy I follow was talking about that. Was like they were listing all the new games coming out, and then they said, "Oh, 2K26," and gave the side eye.
Yeah.
I remember when 2K was pinnacle.
It was,
of
but
video
now we
games.
got that new Digimon game coming out.
I'm so fucking excited. I said to click up the West.
Are you a person who's been excited about Digimon?
I
I've
love
always been
Digimon.
excited about
I prefer
Digimon.
Digimon
I love
over Pokemon. I love
So
Digimon.
do I. Thank you.
All the sports games are trash now because they're
Oh, you
all
gonna say something about Digimon?
exclusive to
Yeah, I thought-
whatever company makes them. So there's no competition. So they have no
This
like
is true.
need to make them better. They just
This is
Even
true.
wrestling games too. They
Slight
started
they
making
change.
games.
just all they do is like you get an updated
wrestling's a
roster
sport, though.
and they find a new way to make money off of you. That's pretty much what happens with
I mostly
each
play
new
Tekken
version.
and Rivals. I ain't gonna
They
lie.
add a
Mortal
new
Kombat
feature
usually
that has already
is on my
always
thing
been a
about that
feature,
fast.
but they just like named it something different to make it seem like it's a new feature.
I'm more about the new Digimon.
We're
I'm so excited for the Digimon. game.
in the NHL community, our new features are features we had in like the 2000s in the games that they took away. When it switched from Xbox 360 generation to Xbox One generation, they completely stripped the game of pretty much everything besides like basic shit. And then they've just slowly been adding things in. New feature, and I'm just like, I had this feature in 2006. What do you mean new?
They just need to bring back the NASCAR games.
No.
But the new
But yeah,
Digimon game
Digimon
is,
game looks so cool.
They said there's so many. They got
So
all
many,
the
and you can
Digimon.
ride them and
Yes.
everything. It's just
I'm
Digimon
pumped.
games are so story driven, and
It's literally the name of this.
yeah, this is
I don't remember the name.
Story driven.
It's
Yes, that's the name. Digimon, story-driven.
Story driven. The Digimon games tend to be more story driven than like Pokemon, and the graphics tend to be better.
I want to get a Digivice. They've got the 25th anniversary of the original Digivices, and they're like Tamagotchis. You can play on them, and like it counts your steps and it evolves your Digimon.
Yeah.
And the graphics are fucking 4K on it, but it's
That's
just this
sweet.
little Digivice.
Yeah.
It's fire. They got one for season 1 and season 2 of Digimon.
Time Stranger.
It's time. Okay, yeah.
But yes, I'm so excited. And like you can ride your you can ride your Digimon, and that's a thing now.
That's gonna be great. And then they got a new Fire Emblem game
excited.
coming out for the Switch too.
I'm not buying the Switch too. Fuck that shit.
Oh, wait, what game did you say?
Fire Emblem.
Oh,
Fire Emblem is one of the
Singing.
best turn-based fighting style games.
did you guys see that new Pokemon game?
Hell no.
A to, or Z to A?
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like an
I
Animal
still don't
Crossing.
know what the fuck
They're
it's about.
giving more
I
mega
fucking hate that shit.
evolutions to some
Oh,
of these
man.
Pokemon,
You
Bro.
gotta pay for it though.
and they look poo. Except for
Greninjas looks great. What are you talking about? Greninjas
Greninja's
look
just
sweet.
upside down.
Poo.
First off, he's on a fucking shuriken.
Raichu X is dope.
Raichu X.
Raichu X. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Raichu
They,
one,
they have been my favorite so far.
I know.
I didn't like either one of them. I'm gonna be honest with
I
you.
think all the X Pokemon look good. Like Charizard X is dope. Mewtwo X is dope.
Is that
Raichu X?
The blue and black one? Is that the Charizard one? The
Yeah.
blue
I'm
and
about to say the blue and black
Hard.
one is fire.
They
Yeah.
should have been doing this with Pokemon like from the beginning, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, I like having new generations,
Mm.
but like, like up to like maybe the 4th or 5th. Then it's like we don't need new completely.
I
just
like
make
the Mega Evolutions
same
as
one.
opposed to Gigantamax in the other one.
That was stupid. I
Yeah.
like
I
don't
the
like
different
those,
region. Like how
Yeah.
now that like
Type.
like
I
freaking
love my
Legends
Rainbow
of Arceus.
Rapidash.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
love
like
my
that's
Rainbow
fucking
Rapidash.
cool. Yeah,
Or
that's
the
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
that's
man,
how
like
that
the
should've
fucking
been.
Arceus's Entei or not Entei.
Wait,
fucking
what?
Arcanine and
Oh my god,
Growlithe.
way
I
big
mean,
difference.
Entei.
Jesus.
But the I like the different region of Pokemon made more sense than just adding new Pokemon.
I've been
Yeah.
watching the old Pokemon anime, and they hinted that they might do something like that as far as then. Because in the Orange League, they
Yeah.
talked about that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Which
and then they
made
only
sense.
started implementing that 30 years later.
That would have made
So
because
annoying.
people look different from the different regions they live in. Why wouldn't Pokemon look different?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I would
Yeah.
really like them in one of the new games to add in the Crystal Onyx lore,
Oh.
and then from the Orange Islands, I can't remember what the fruit was called, but it turned all the Pokemon pink.
Yeah.
Devil fruit.
Yeah, that's
The pink fruit.
The pink. I think Pokemon would
Bonclay.
benefit for a major reboot in the sense of Digimon. Like open world, a super big open world concept, updated graphics, everything, and like depending on where you are, maybe you'll get regional Pokemon, maybe you don't. But the same song and dance they're doing right now, they have to stop because it's just not enjoyable.
It's not, and that's why Legends of Arceus was so refreshing and actually a good game because it wasn't the first open world Pokemon game. Technically, I mean, Sword and Shield was technically open world.
Yeah.
And then Legends of Arceus came out after Sword and Shield,
And
correct?
then it was Violet and Scarlet.
Violet and Scarlet. But with Legends of Arceus, they introduced like catching Pokemon without having to battle.
Yeah.
Like also there were no gym leaders. You battled corrupt Pokemon. Like that shit was lit. Like everything about Arceus was great. Arceus was fantastic. And then we got Violet and Scarlet, which was basically just Sword and Shield with a little bit more open world. And it was like, kind of sucks.
And the graphics are poo.
Yo, Demon Slayer low-key would be a good-ass open world game.
It would be.
Yeah.
And it would be very fun.
That shit would be...
Not gonna lie to you, a Demon Slayer open world game with the same kind of mechanics as Skyrim, as like in Skyrim, dragons can just come out of nowhere and start attacking you. So upper rank demon coming out of
coming out of
nowhere.
nowhere.
And
Well,
you
it
just
depends-
gotta. It don't matter what level you are.
You just gotta hope you don't encounter that.
Exactly, because in Skyrim, if you weren't at a certain level, you just had to outrun that dragon. You just had to run.
That's why I was Argonian. I could just swim into the water and swim away from the dragon.
You gotta. I never back down. I would always take the dragon.
I was literally, I just walked out of Whiterun and here's a dragon.
As a person who's read too many comic books and watched too much anime, I never back down from a dragon in Skyrim.
That low-key makes a lot of sense. Now that I think about
thank
it... Wait, Wes, say yours first.
Well, Z to A is the sequel in a sense to Arceus.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and it's
I was about to say I know nothing about it.
This one's the story of Zygarde or Zygrade or whatever that Pokemon
That
is.
weird looking digital guy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
turns into a dog.
It has, like,
Yeah,
3
so that's
forms.
basically the story.
Okay.
Could have chose a whole better story.
The story's not what bothers me. It's the starters they fucking picked. Because when I was looking
Who are
at it,
the starters in Z through A?
It's Johto minus Cyndaquil.
Yeah, which makes zero sense because in Legends of Arceus, they picked 3 different starters from 3 different generations, which awesome. That's dope.
And the ones are all Johto?
No, just one of them isn't Johto,
Yeah,
which
they
makes
didn't-
zero sense.
They got rid
Oh.
of it's Totodile and Chikorita, and then Tepig.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes zero sense.
That is
Just pick
weird.
3 different fucking starters. But they
I love
yeah.
Total Down.
That was
hold
mine
on.
on Silver.
That Demon Slayer thing as an open world game makes actually a lot of fucking sense. Because like you could literally, it could be like a design your own character type of
Yeah.
thing. You could choose a breathing style.
Like Xenoblade.
You could like
Choose
yeah,
your
and then
trauma.
You could fucking
Right.
you like you
Why do you
you
wanna
could
do
have
this?
your own backstory, bro. You could
No.
build yourself up basically to like get to the Hashira level. Like if you're running through the town, you could be stopping and talking to people or telling you about demon
Happening.
sightings and shit,
Yeah.
like sending you in their direction. Randomly encounter niggas.
Side missions.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
they never
TA
make
type
good
shit.
anime games.
Never.
Not
Demon-
to that in depth.
You gotta
They
think,
have
though,
Demon
that
Slayer
takes
video
a
games,
lot.
but they're just fighting games.
I played the
Yeah.
Demon Slayer game and they try to do an open world aspect, but it's so stupid.
See, I would like a Demon Slayer fighting game if you could just choose, like if all of the ranks and everyone was available, and then because I want to see what it looks like when like certain characters fight other characters. Like
Yeah.
I want to see Doma fight fucking what's his face. Just see what happens.
Kill.
But also, it kind of like you kind of have to. It kind of doesn't work in terms of like. I mean, I guess any game is like this technically, but it's like kind of doesn't work in terms of continuity though, because
No, it'll have to be like
Big-
in a separate universe. Blah blah blah.
yeah, because it's like
That's how the Avatar, the last Airbender video games work. They have like something similar. I think I don't know what's the type of game. I haven't played it, but like you can build your own avatar and you go through different things, but it is out of canon because it doesn't follow the linear.
the strength level or
Yeah.
like whatever. Because it's like nigga, ain't no way fucking you gonna play Inosuke versus Kokushibo and it's just gonna.
So
work.
who kills the bitch who created the Infinity Castle? Because like, why are we not looking for her?
She's going to be one of the fights in the next movie.
Yushiro.
Okay, because like
He's
her and
one
that
of those
guitar, boing, kill this bitch.
She's an upper 4 now.
She is.
Oh, she was a lower.
She wasn't anything.
Oh, really? She was just a demon.
He,
now
he bolstered his ranks when he started to do when he knew that he was about to set shit off. He bolstered. That's why he made that kid the upper 6. I don't think he made anyone an upper 5 though. So how you just skip 5, nigga?
did they die already?
No, like because upper 5.
That's a sad
Gyutaro was upper 6.
I thought he's 4.
No,
No, you're right. Yeah.
Gyutaro was upper 6. The fish nigga was upper 5. The emotion nigga was upper 4. So you replaced upper 6 and upper 4, but didn't replace upper 5.
So I have a question. Do you guys enjoy it being a movie, or do you want them to be out as episodes?
I like the movie.
Like we know we're getting 2 more movies for the Infinity Arc. Do you want the final season to be a movie as well, or do you
The
want
final
episodes?
season is a movie. The third movie is.
No, that's Infinity, but there's still the
The
Sunrise.
third one is not.
They're not
gonna be the Infinity
updating.
Castle. The third one is.
adapting the fucking the Sunrising arc.
The third one is the Sunrising arc.
I thought the third
Is
one
that
was
confirmed,
Infinity
though?
Castle.
I
I thought it was gonna be 3 Infinity Castle movies and then the Sunrise
That's
arc.
my theory.
There's not that's why I said that. There's not enough content just to make the second one just about
And I
Doma.
agree. But
Like-
I also said there's not enough content for the Hashira training arc.
That's why I said the second one. Like,
they're
this
adding
movie
shit.
was 2.5 hours long.
Exactly. And
So the next movie will probably be 2.5 hours long, and it will be
It's gonna flashback the shit out of it.
It'll
So
be the fucking Guitar Girl, upper 2 and upper 1.
well, I feel like
maybe they won't be as long.
in terms of true, that could be another thing. Like they could not all be the same length. They could be shorter and shorter as they go on. But I would say like the pacing from what I can remember of the Infinity Castle, like after
I'm gonna
Akaza
read
dies,
the
that's about
manga.
1/3, like halfway through the Infinity
And that
Castle.
fucking countdown for the sun was long as fucking shit.
But yeah,
the whole
I
time
know.
I'm like, when is it?
But I heard the Infinity Castle will be 3 movies. Just that arc itself.
That's an
and then the
aggressive
sun
long-
rising.
That's what I
will be
had
something
assumed.
else.
Because obviously they're dragging it out. Obviously they're milking it. They already
Mhm.
announced it's going to be every 2 years, so 6 years
Every
for
2
just 3
years.
years.
Also,
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're gonna do
No,
what they did.
Infinity. The part 3 is the sunrise countdown.
Oh, okay.
The third movie is the sunrise.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So then, yeah.
Because that wouldn't have even made sense. Half of Doma's fight was already covered.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
half of Doma's fight was this season.
Okay.
So, or
Yeah,
this
Doma's fight's
episode.
going to be like the first 10 or 20 to 15 minutes of
That
the next
nigga-
movie.
And it's
Listen.
every 2 years.
Make sure you there. You gonna cry, nigga.
And it's every 2 years. So are they going to do what they did with
Nigga, I'm
Mugen
so
Train?
fucking mad about that shit.
If they just going to like release
Drop it as episode.
drop
Probably.
this as
They
episode?
did
Work
say-
on the movies,
They
damn.
did say they were gonna drop.
Yeah,
well,
they
this
probably
is
will.
already done. All they got to do is split it up
Split
and
it
put
up.
the intro on.
I don't like that because they did it with Digimon, they did it with Sailor Moon, and I don't know something
They did it
about
with-
It's just to
Dragon
get
Ball
more
Z too.
streams.
And
It's
it
just
kind
the era
of
we're
Dragon
in.
Ball Z. It kind of messes when you now that we've seen it as a movie and now we're gonna rewatch it. I think Mugen Train did a better job of this, but like when you split the movie up as episodes, it kind of fucks up the pacing.
Yeah, it does.
Even worse
Yeah.
than, and like especially this has pacing issues. It kind of fucks it up even worse, and it kind of makes me mad because like
It works better as a
Digimon
movie.
did this for 6 movies, bro. The Digimon Adventure Tri movies. It was the anniversary specials.
Yeah.
They did this shit for 6 movies and split that shit up. And the movies were fucking just as long. They were like 2 hours long movies, and they did that shit. And it was sometimes some of the episodes were unwatchable.
Yeah, bro. I don't.
I think Mugen Train did a better job of this when they put that from movie to episodes because they added stuff and everything.
They added more of a backstory to Rengoku's time
Yeah.
on the train.
But bro,
Yeah, but for the most part,
I don't
I don't like the pacing of that specifically. But I think it's because I already saw it. It's as a.
so are
as
you
a-
gonna rewatch it when they do make an episode?
Hell yeah! I'm about to rewatch that shit today.
Oh, you want to see it again today?
I kind of want to. I love that.
I need to
shit,
see
bro.
the sub. I'm gonna rewatch
Bro.
the sub.
I might.
I was looking for you when I was there. I was like, I know this nigga mad as fuck.
Yeah,
hearing
bro,
this,
there's so many.
ah,
Yeah, I was just like, all right.
Yo, yeah, he could have sung a just certain things.
Yeah.
I don't mind him.
So
his
MVP of the movie is
Channing Tatum.
Zenitsu.
Shinobu.
Stop.
She is.
Let's talk about Channing Tatum. How do we feel that they gassed this thing up for just like a back? So I guess it makes sense for.
Well, it's his
can
first
say-
time doing voice acting.
Yeah, I think it was really cool for just
thought
the
he was gonna be
experience of
somebody-
it. Like
He did a good job.
he wasn't needed. It was
he was
unnecessary.
good, but I thought it was gonna be somebody more.
Well,
There was
yeah,
nobody
I
for him to
think-
do.
But
I
yeah,
think his voice fit the personality of that character perfectly.
Yeah.
He
and
did a good job.
and the fact, like you said, he's not this is first time doing like voice acting. I wouldn't
And
want
it's Muzan.
like that would be like when we got Chris Pratt from Mario. It's like we don't need a random celebrity to be a
It's
very
me,
important character.
Mario,
but it's really
nigga.
cool to have him because obviously he was passionate about it. He tweeted about it.
yeah,
saying
his daughter.
Yeah,
loves
he
it.
loved it. It was like
Mhm.
that's cool. Like
Yeah,
that's really cool.
There are no important roles that aren't already covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus, first of all, that was an important role, okay? That was the whole tragedy of this young boy.
See, that's why I thought for a second it was Zenitsu's
brother.
arch enemy because I was like, he's a little bit more important. Like I
But
forgot about the other guy.
Like
Like
he
I
was already established too. Like all these niggas
Yeah.
already have character like actors.
Voice actor.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it wouldn't make
yeah.
sense.
Zenetsu's
but-
voice actor showed up dripping.
Oh my
Boy.
god, Alex Lee.
That cape
Dripping.
boy,
I didn't.
Dripping.
Hold on. Let me.
he had
see.
a cape on.
Alex.
He
what
did.
is his name?
He did, bro.
He's the voice actor. He does voice actor for like too many things. Like
Yeah,
he's
he does a
iconic.
Who does-
yeah, he's
who does
iconic.
Doma's
He's
voice?
Gigi in Don Don.
It sounded familiar.
He's Daredevil in Marvel
That sounds
Rivals.
familiar.
He's Marvel Rivals Daredevil.
But no, I like Channing Tatum. I thought he did a great job.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
if
shit.
you listen, you can hear that it's Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
But I thought like his voice fit that character perfect.
Yeah, he
South
sounded like
Korea.
I shit on dub
Bro, when
a
he
lot.
said
He's a good dub
he
voice.
said his wife drowned himself, I was like, he just threw that in there all nonchalantly, like he just ordered some chips.
Ew. His voice
Oh, he's
actor.
the same act. He's the same voice actor as Sun Jin Woo.
yeah.
The voice
Or
actor for
Farming
Doma is the guy that does Uryu
King.
in Bleach.
Oh.
Interesting.
Gross.
One of the Power Rangers voices a character.
The thing is, I do like Bleach. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fuck Bleach.
I like Bleach for a few different reasons.
I've never seen Bleach.
Bleach is fine. Like
about good
the
time.
power scaling
What's
in
that?
Bleach is
120?
fucking like stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Just
It doesn't make sense. Like how does Ichigo beat Kenpachi Zaraki on their first meeting, and yet Kenpachi defeated someone who literally, if they imagine it, it comes true. But Kenpachi had this man imagine that he can't defeat him, so he died.
Ichigo didn't struggle against Aizen.
He could
and Aizen was built up to be
he didn't
a
actually
god,
beat him.
an
Well,
actual
Ichigo
god.
did struggle against Aizen.
No,
bro.
he did not. When
Oh.
he beat Aizen
At the end,
at the end,
Well, at the end.
not a sweat, bro. Like he was just like, I'm sorry.
He
It was
had
like,
that-
Tanjiro with that
he-
fucking transparent world shit.
no,
could just
exactly.
swipe
He-
this
he
shit.
was just-
But like Bleach, like the power scaling is more unbelievable. But I will
it's
say
awful.
their character designs,
They got crazy ass
Top
character
10.
design.
flawless.
Top,
The
like,
drip
they
on
look
their
great,
characters,
man.
flawless.
They put so much effort in the drip, they forgot to put it into
like
plot.
Urahara. I just
They
seen
was
a
just
clip.
like-
I seen a clip yesterday or 2 days ago on Instagram Reels where they're like, Urahara is like, his aura is crazy. When he was a captain, some girl attacked him and she kicked him in the face. And all regular people seen was her kicking him in the face. But they put it in slow-mo and he like reached out, he waved at her, and then he put his face back so she could hit him. Like the characters in there like are all aura farmers. And I think that's the problem with Bleach. Because you can't have every character be an aura farm.
Everybody, bro.
Every single one of them aura farms, bro.
Everybody in the
The
fucking
blind
show.
black guy from season 1, bro. Aura farming, and then Kenpachi stopped the aura farming.
This how niggas stand.
Everyone aura farm.
Every nigga
Bro,
stands
you
like that.
can't all
Like-
aura farm.
Like, just
Bro.
standing in the air,
That's the-
holding a sword with sunglasses on,
You can't. Even old man Yamamoto,
bro.
aura
rest in
farm.
peace.
Aura farm.
Real nigga.
And then
But
did
low-key,
nothing.
like-
did nothing, and that shit
What do you
pissed
mean
me
did
off.
nothing?
Immediately, everything that he did
That
got
did piss
reversed.
me off.
That was
That did piss me off.
bullshit. But his
That was
like,
some fucking. That's
that
what I'm
shit
talking
pissed
about.
me off.
His
How
powers
is this
were
nigga able?
insane.
Just
No,
because
for
he
real.
was able to
Insane.
clone.
For real, bro.
Just because he was
Oh
able to
my
clone Yuabaha does not make him as strong as Yuabaha.
shit
That
shit
doesn't make
pissed
sense.
me.
So like
Oh,
that
that shit was
like,
crazy. Again,
You know what? Let's not get into
every
it.
character in Bleach aura
Let's
farm.
let's wrap it up.
Let's
But
not
the
even-
best aura farmer from Bleach is Kenpachi.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no better. Again, that man defeated someone.
No, Aizen's the best. Aizen is the best aura farmer.
Okay, yeah, I will give him that. That man was stuck in a chair and still pretty much fucking
I
defended
think that
the
should be
entire world.
Topic next week. Or best oral farming moments.
Oh yeah, I would
Let's
love
rate it.
I have a question. Oh, okay.
No rainbow questions.
It wasn't a rainbow question.
All right.
My
go
question
ahead.
was, what's next? This was kind of our.
It was.
This was we were all.
Now we gotta
excited
wait
for-
2 years.
Yeah.
And Attack on Titan already ended. What am I
Good.
supposed to do?
I don't know when the K-pop Demon Hunters movie's coming
Chainsaw
out.
Man, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that clip.
do y'all
I
think-
haven't watched.
Oh, I
Chainsaw
like
Man.
that. I did like that clip.
But the clips
Looks
look
good.
dope.
It looks
yeah,
really
I don't,
good.
I don't
I'm
have
very
anything I have
happy with
a
it.
particular boner for coming out late. No.
no. I mean, I.
Superman, everything has came out.
That's how desperate.
What's next?
That's how desperate I am because I was like, damn, when is Chainsaw Man coming out? I need something. Bro.
You know
I
what you
gotta
should watch?
look.
You should watch Tokyo Revengers.
Hell no.
I'm telling you, bro. That's...
Ain't
Read
that shit
Berserk.
about that nigga's life story?
Read Berserk.
Huh?
Ain't that about the author's life story?
I don't know whose life story it is. It's a
You don't
good
give a
story,
fuck.
bro.
It's just good.
It's a good story,
Just
bro.
watch Kagura about.
I'll watch.
it's
I'll
a
watch
good
Tokyo
story.
Revengers. I'll watch Chainsaw Man.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
I'm not gonna watch that.
Read-
You're not gonna watch. You're a
Okay,
music
I might
nigga.
watch it. I might watch
You
it.
know you are
Read-
going to watch.
Okay, I'll watch it.
it, nigga.
Read Kagura about.
No, if he's reading, it's Berserk. If he's
If
reading,
I'm reading, it's Berserk.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
I gave
gotta.
you volume 1. Have you read it yet?
No.
No.
But
Already. Rating Demon Slayer.
wait.
Okay.
Did anybody notice that? Does it seem like they took inspiration from Akuma for Akaza?
Oh yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah.
Anybody notice
Even
that?
the design
Akuma from Street Fighter.
From Street
oh,
Fighter.
Puma is literally a demon.
Like he's
Yeah.
he's wearing those big red beads
But even
and
just
shit.
how his stance, his power up stance, is,
Yeah.
is from Akuma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
no, I
Yeah.
got.
I
Oh,
noticed
that's
that.
fair.
Too.
I think that just might be maybe like what's the word? Like not a
Culture?
stereotype, but like a like a cultural thing
cultural
where it's
thing.
like it's a I don't know what the fuck it's called.
No, I know what you mean.
Like a
It's okay. I feel you, babe.
Beads, anal beads.
like you know how we got goths,
that one.
you
Yeah.
know, and emos.
Just like a demon hardcore fighter, same stance.
yeah, it's
everything.
probably like
And
something
Akuma
in
is a
the
demon,
mythology.
so yeah.
something
Doesn't
with
Akuma mean demon?
Yeah, I think Akuma does mean demon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Days, you know this, right?
What? Akuma? I don't know.
No, you're.
I don't mess with
Akuma,
Street Fighter.
Akaza,
Yeah,
you know,
my
the
bad.
I don't
very
mess with
similar
Street
names,
Fighter.
too.
Tekken player.
We play Tekken.
That's on me.
Are you excited for Injustice 3?
No.
This not on your cow. We were doing so great together.
I'll probably whoop your ass though.
No, I'll whoop your ass.
All right, we're gonna
Hey,
get into that later. What are you
Y'all,
rating the
also
movie?
had-
Tell Days about me when
Akuma-
it comes to fighting games.
Akuma also had a single-minded quest for raw strength.
Okay, yeah,
All
like,
right, just might
like
be a trope.
Yeah,
there you go. You
Or
did
he
it,
just
Joe.
might actually be inspired by him.
and he has red hair.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I could do it.
Let's just
Guys,
go with these.
tell Days about me about fighting games.
No, tell Antonio what happened to everybody in y'all basement the first time y'all let me come to a game night.
I don't remember what this
tell
nigga's
Dave.
on.
I'm done.
Tell
I'm done
Days
for
what
real.
happened when we
I'm done
when I
for
first
real.
met you guys, and I was like, "Hey
I
guys."
beat you.
So did Wes one time, and then you both beat me one time.
I beat
and
you
then,
before you left. I don't care.
and then I windmilled on everybody.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, look, we got a new tournament.
I don't give a fuck.
Y'all don't
But
want it.
who's really good at hacky sack?
I mean, I have bad knees.
So you got a Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
There's something in your hair.
I'm average.
Yes, there is.
I don't play Brawl, but I played new one. Okay.
Oh, this Chuck hair. I think.
All right, rating Demon Slayer.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
You. All right, good shit.
8.9.
Okay.
You just extra.
You know what I hate?
You
I
just
hate a
extra.
pointer.
Look at this nigga.
I hate a pointer. I hate niggas who rate shit like 8.9.5.2.
I just feel
no,
like
nigga, 9 to 10.
it just gave me like things to think about that I don't want to see in the next one with how
That's
it's
so real.
and it's like
These flashbacks,
not to be like
bro.
pessimistic at all
These
because
flashbacks
like,
gotta stop or
but
just do
like
better.
the structure
Yeah.
I feel like it needs to be shaken
I
up.
think it'll be
So
better.
like I'm hoping so, but
Leave the flashbacks alone. The flashbacks are important.
I
They
understand.
are.
They're not-
All of them,
they're
though?
not
Like,
important.
These motherfuckers
The ones that
flashback
aren't
over
important
it's like-
don't get flashbacks.
these bitches now.
We
it
didn't
just
get.
be
And then I'm just like,
We already
literally,
knew
we got-
Zenitsu always cried. We didn't need a flashback of him always crying.
Believe
We've
it.
already had that. All right.
we we needed a flashback of why it was impactful for him to have to cut that nigga's head off.
No, yeah, we
For
did that, but
sure.
we didn't need to know that he cried all the time. We already knew he cried all the time. Don't give us that. I'm gonna go with an.
give a point.
I'll give it a 9 too.
Good night.
10.
I gave it a 7.
Why?
Whoa.
Harsh. Damn, Rotten
He was.
Tomatoes.
Right, okay, IGN.
I mean, well, the only thing that I'd have like the gripe is just that like
Pacing.
that flashback was just too long. But that's literally it. But to me, again, the bar
It
is
just could've been
entertainment
structured
district, and
differently.
I know what's coming next. That's the thing. I know what's coming next. Like compared to what we're getting,
okay.
this is like
Yeah.
this is just a little taste.
And
Like
to
even
be
then,
fair-
it's still.
I
just
would
a
like
little
that.
And
It
to be
was
fair,
beautiful.
Matt cut into Antonio one time when he was like, "This is perfect," and then Antonio had like.
But
Some
if you have
things he's like, not
one
perfect.
gripe,
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
gripe doesn't account for 3 points.
That's a lot.
Well, but,
Yeah.
but the 7 because
7
we
means
argued about this
average.
before. No, but we
Average.
argued about
7
this before, so yeah.
Yeah, 7
point.
means average. If you
Type
get it,
shit.
if you get
I know
70%,
my
if you
boy.
take a test and you get
He
70%,
takes
that's
this
a
shit
C.
serious.
Yeah.
No, that's a
compared-
C minus.
Not compared
That's a C minus.
by itself. You don't.
That's
you
a
don't
bad
rate
grade.
things
That's
as
a
they
bad
compare
grade.
to other pieces.
That's
Like,
because are you
rate
thinking
whole
about the
thing as
last
a
one you were
total.
talking about, the entertainment arc? Are you thinking about it in
Are you comparing
comparison
it
to
to
that?
Because that was 2 seasons ago.
Singularly.
All right, if
How do
I,
you
yeah,
feel
yeah, yeah. If
singularly?
I'm putting it like what they were as its own entertainment district, if it was just its own thing, 10 out of 10. Swordsmith arc, 9 out of 10. Hashira Train arc, 8 out of 10. And then Infinity Castle, on its own,
I don't think you like it.
still 7 out of 10. Just
Okay.
Oh,
He's
okay.
It's
honest.
just it's
I-
only because so the reason why is it's again it's just the
contrarian
beginning.
here.
Like if we're like when I compare those arcs, it's a whole arc. We got the finale. Once the Infinity Castle's done, I would say that like the Mugen. All right, let's compare to the Mugen Train movie. I did like this more than the Mugen Train movie.
Really?
But the Mugen Train movie was a start to finish. There's
Okay.
an ending to it.
Okay.
So it's like I would rate the Mugen Train higher. This was phenomenal, great. But it's just like I know what's coming next.
the only-
and
That's
it's like,
contradictory.
Stop.
no, it's not. Cause
Yes, it is.
Let
That's the same shit. This is the same criticism that we just said to IGN. IGN said it was a 6 out of 10 because and their
Stop
description
yelling.
and their description of the fucking thing was like, you know that this is 1 out
I
of
know.
3 parts, right?
Oh, right, right.
So you can't. So if by that logic, if you rate it based off of each individual piece, then if there's no way that the whole arc could be a 10 because you rated one part 7. So if you do the whole Infinity Castle as an arc, based on that logic, if this is a 7, but then the next 2 are a 10, then the whole series could not be a 10,
Right.
Because you
That'd be
rated
like
the
an
first
8
part
maybe?
as 1.
I mean, if I were to rate what the Infinity Castle would be, I would say like the arc in the manga is like not like it's not a 10 out of 10 anyways.
Oh shit.
Like it's the finale, what comes after. Like I forgot they are doing the Sunrise arc in the last part, but even then I wouldn't say it's 10 out of 10. The movie itself is just action and then just random
That shit
people
was
popping
beautiful.
up. Like
First scene within the
when Shinobu was
snow?
dropping.
The snow
shit was
scene.
crazy.
that shit. I was this real?
Bro, I know it's Demon Slayer, and that's like the highlights of Demon Slayer is the visual
The
part
first
of it.
scene,
But I'm sorry,
the first scene in the trees with the snow.
with the snow
Oh,
falling,
okay, yeah, no, I
like
forgot all about it.
I don't
Demon
think,
Slayer is always known for the art and how beautiful it
Yeah.
looks. But like, damn,
That shit looked
this
good
shit
off
is
rip.
so beautiful, and just like when he was doing the invisible mind shit thing and how they had
muscles.
like it was just everything about this was just so beautifully drawn or whatever, however they created it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
I don't think that we didn't touch on this, but the point of that whole part in the beginning was to show how many fucking demon slayers were dead.
yeah.
Like that's why they zoomed out and
Not
showed
enough.
thousands of fucking graves. That is crazy.
Yeah. And
Don't
Domo's
send any
after
more of
burying
my
them
children to die.
die.
Some of them niggas went
Went
they
and
gonna
died.
see you, bro.
Also, Domo's design, Doma's design,
Give
it's
me some Doma.
Hey, that shit's so good. I'll take a pot.
I should say that next time. I'm gonna say that to DJ. Hey, give me some Doma.
No, you're not gonna say that to him.
Why not? No, you're not.
Anyways, Doma's design is probably my favorite.
His eyes are so cool.
So dope. I want those contacts.
I'm actually
like,
curious what made them design certain like
People-
him the way that they
they
do.
did, yeah.
Because like maybe there is something. Maybe it is a trope that we're not aware of, like the Akuma and Akaza thing.
That's why I wish.
Like-
I feel like most of Demon Slayer is based off Japanese folklore.
yeah,
Yeah, they are, but some of the stuff.
periods that they're talking about, like they're in the Edo period and like that kind of shit. Those are real historical.
Period.
No,
Periods.
I think they're after
they're
that.
not. They're not. Yeah, I'm about to say
Because
they
Yakuza
are-
was in the Edo period.
when he was
Yeah.
a human.
But like
No,
those,
when he was human, but it's been like 100 years.
but those periods of time were
Are
like
real, yeah.
actual Japanese.
Yeah, no, that's
periods
what.
of
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. But it's not the Edo anymore. But like that's why it's.
Weren't they in Sengoku?
I wish.
I don't know that
wish
fact.
that the writer would explain why, because that's another reason why I like reading the manga sometimes. Because like in My Hero, I know everybody has gripes with My Hero, but in every volume of My Hero, the writer would explain where he got the idea for a character and like where he came up with characters.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
so. Like that one kid with the purple hair, who I always forget what he did. He was in Class B, but he was like the number one in Class B.
Oh, the one with the
Yeah, he
They
becomes
ended
Aizawa's
yeah.
pupil.
He could do mind control.
He got the idea for that character because he looked at himself in the mirror one night when he woke up to go piss, and he looked tired.
Yeah.
So he was like, character design. So that's how
Sailor
he got the
Moon,
design.
that
for the
happens a lot. There's a Sailor Moon art book that's out, and we even though Sailor Moon was created 30 years ago, but we got to see her inspiration for certain designs and stuff.
Yeah.
And like a lot of Sailor Moon's designs come from high fashion.
Yeah.
And they have like the Chanel catalog from the 90s side by side to like a Sailor Pluto gown and shit.
Yeah.
It's so dope. It was it's in
Yeah,
What are
even Oda says where he gets his character designs from, like the Michael Jackson one and shit like that.
Hey,
I
who's
don't-
on?
we're gonna wrap in a second, but real quick, I saw somebody say this before, and I kind of can make sense of it, but I can't remember all of them. What are the 7 deadly sins?
Envy, wrath, pride, sloth, gluttony, lust, and
Greed.
greed.
So I remember seeing something where they were saying that the demons like align with the 7 deadly sins. For some of them, for sure, but there's more sins than there are demons. But like, Kokushibo is definitely envy.
What's his name is Wraith.
What's his name would be?
Daki would be lust.
Domo would probably be pride.
Wouldn't
No,
his name would be gluttony? Wouldn't he? The
Who?
6
6.
or greed? I don't know.
Greed
He-
would
he-
be
he
the
did
little
shit
the
because
little sad
he just wanted
fucker
the
with
power
the big
for
head.
bullshit.
That's greed
out of
because he was
spite.
stealing shit all the time.
So what the like?
Yeah,
what would
his-
he
Say that
be?
one more time.
The dude Zenitsu was fighting.
Oh, his
upper
brother.
6.
Yeah, but so Daki and Gyutaro would be like, or Daki would be lust, because like she was literally a prostitute.
More.
Wow, slut
How
shaming
dare
in
you.
2026.
We're not there yet.
Hey, shut up.
You just called me a slut before we started recording.
If
Akaza
the
wa-
shoe fucking fits.
Akaza would be Wrath. What would that guy be?
What would Doma be then?
Doma would be.
Well, Doma is in love with.
I thought you said
Doma's not in love with anything.
I read it. Doma's in love with Shinobu. That's kind of like what happened. That's what I was reading.
That's down the line though. No, Kokushibo is envy for sure.
Yeah.
I thought you said
Kokushibo
Pride
is
would be
envy.
Doma.
He could be Pride,
That's what I said. Y'all turned me down like I'm some type of dime store bitch.
but then that art guy.
You're so
No,
funny.
No,
six
our
might
guy
be
would be
six might be
Pride.
six might be Pride, because think about it, he did some bitch ass shit.
We're not counting.
He
him.
was
He's not a.
he's
'cause
not even in
even
that
a
shit?
real upper six.
They made him upper 6
On
off some.
some-
Off some.
Yeah.
We need more.
Yeah, like I don't really count him. I think the art guy, the vase guy would probably be
Because the
Pride.
only time that he
Okay.
got pissed is when you said
you
didn't
said
like
something
him.
about his art.
Fair.
Yeah, and he would.
I could see that.
But the 4, I can't really pin him down. What were they
Guitar?
again?
Wait,
Greed, lust, sloth.
Envy,
Greed,
pride, wrath.
envy, gluttony.
well, I think the guy with the big head, I think he kind of covers a little bit of them because his other counterparts have different emotions.
Yeah,
I don't think they represent the 7 deadly sins though.
I can see some direct correlation.
This ain't Full Metal.
Like like that. I could see some correlations because like some of them are like right on the fucking nose. Like
Mhm.
Akaza is right on
Right
the
on the
nose of
nose.
Wrath,
Yeah.
and Kokushibo's right on the nose of Envy.
Yeah, but the
And-
rest of them are kind of.
One last thing about Akuza. The hug of his girl crying. Nigga. I didn't cry.
You
but
want to
like,
talk about a hug?
Mike was crying. Person was crying.
I wouldn't cry.
I
wasn't
heard.
crying.
I heard a lot of.
I do be hugging my
I've
girl like
seen
that.
a lot
so
of.
I feel,
Fuck
oh, you
that
do
hug.
on the lower.
I gotta, yeah, baby me.
Yeah.
I killed niggas for you.
Doma hugging the bitch and evading and just keeping her like this.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet.
Just cracked her ass too.
The voice.
And
is-
not sexually.
Yo,
I'm not done yet. Like Michael Jackson head ass. Get the fuck on.
It's all right. That'll come back. And then,
Anyway,
Anyways, final thoughts on any of the
phenomenal.
topics.
I thought it was phenomenal.
I know, but
It was
anything else to wrap
phenomenal.
up. But yeah, it was such a good movie.
It was worth the hype.
It,
Hell
wa-
yeah.
it was. It
sure. It was
truly was
worth the
worth
hype.
the hype.
wait too, for sure.
Broke
Worth
a
the
lot
wait.
of
I don't know if I
records.
can wait another 2 years.
Yeah, that's
2 years is
outrageous.
fucking
That's
crazy,
outrageous.
bro.
They should do it all at once. I don't understand. Like, can you just like
or like one at the beginning of a year and then one at the end for the last 2 or something.
Wasn't what movie just did that? Wasn't there a movie that just did that? Squid Games was like that.
I'm about to say Superman.
but like film, just film. I mean, I guess animation is different, I guess. But like
That's the thing
just
where I'm.
do it all at once.
Yeah,
And there's no more episodes.
I think
coming up?
about it as with
Not
how
right
long
now.
it
They
takes
might
to
turn
animate
it into,
shit, and we're getting like it takes so long to
The
just get an
quality is really good.
like a
so.
season. So like they might just be like in those 2 years, have those 2 years to keep improving it, maybe add additions,
Yeah.
like keep
That,
What they're
polishing
probably
it.
going to do is
for the record,
turn it into a season.
for the
like we
record,
did for Movie
that's
Train.
why. That's because of I know how much effort and shit goes into the animation and shit. That's why I said that I think that like when they cut his head off and he still started moving and there was still a little bit of fighting after that. And I in my head the fight was over because the animation like that montage of the fight between Giyu and Akaza after that was like nothing.
Yeah.
Like there was no.
Yeah,
It was just
true.
like little flashes of moments.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's the first time I've
Sound
ever
like
seen
me
you
when I
and Slayer
sex.
do that.
Like I was like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it's over. Like I was like, yeah, something like they're wrapping this shit up, and yeah, so they need to wrap that shit up.
Cool hand, cool hand.
Wrap it up.
All right, Nick, do the
You
thing.
look like you. Never mind.
No more diggers.
Blank Man.
See you, Space Cowboys, later.
Digger.